What up, bros and broads? You're listening to episode 19 of the hashtag Shots for Legs podcast. Finn called out for the synopsis because he just got home from work, and we're actually starting early without him. But I figured I'd say what's up before we got Pat going there. Something tells me it's going to be a good episode because he bought a box of Twisted Tea. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, it's a late night. It's like 11:15 right now on a Saturday. So something tells me it's going to be like 2 a.m. and we're going to be fucked. And my girlfriend's going to be driving us home. But you know where to find us. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, YouTube, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Stitcher. And that might be the first time ever that I did that like that. And okay, Eric Siglin's going to FaceTime me. So I'm going to answer that. But enjoy episode 19, cunts. Now do that. You are now listening to Fudge and Finn's hashtag Shots for Likes podcast, and we have a Velociraptor on today who bought a box of Twisted Tea. Now, our buddy Pat's here. Pat, say what's up.
What's up?
That's all you got?
There's supposed to have more?
You didn't even say,
I brought a box
you didn't
of
even say
Twisted Tea.
cunt?
Cunt. To everyone
Thanks,
listening,
I appreciate it.
Cunt.
So yeah, Finn's taking a shower like a fucking pussy because he smells like feet and onions and fucking whatever else a kitchen smells like, I guess. So
Fermented dicks, mostly.
So what do you want, like a halfie? Am I killing you? Like, what's your deal?
Let's do it.
All right, so,
right.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, if you got to puke, you got to puke. What are you going to do, right? Well, hold on. We'll just give it a little sec. We'll get things warmed up.
Dig.
So yeah, we won't be using your last name in the title.
Let's not do that.
Because you were going to the military.
That's true.
We could open up with that a little bit, right?
Yeah, why not?
Get the, not boring stuff, but, the not crazy horror stories out of the way. You know what I mean?
I'm down with that.
So you want to be a fucking... You were telling me before you want to be like a fighter pilot.
I just took the exams for the pilot tests for the Air Force, and I did well, so it looks like I'm going to be in a pilot slot. Whether or not that means I'll be a fighter pilot is up in the air. You have to compete for those spots.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to get right in this mic, by the way. Like, your nose can, like, touch and talk nice and loud into this bitch.
Should I get that giant dildo into it, or?
Show some respect. Its name is Mo Bigsley. Okay? And then we have a patriotic dildo behind you.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then Beaker's hanging out. He needs to be on top of something or doing something, but, So, yeah, so you're still... So what do you actually have to do? Well, yeah, go ahead, chug some Twisted Tea out of that box. So if you guys have all drank and heard of boxed wine, he's got boxed Twisted Tea. That's not
I didn't know this existed. This is like a white girl fucking miracle right here.
When you walked into my house with that, I was like, that's a weird looking box of, bottles of Twisted Teas. And all of a sudden you start pulling this little fucking dick thing out of the fucking hole. And you just start chugging it in my living room.
That's right.
And I'm like,
that's right.
That's a box of fucking white girl.
Fucking box.
Is that even more white bitch than fucking boxed wine?
Let me put it this way. This is how I stay skinny and popular. Okay? This is the way I do it. Boxed Twisted Teas. Okay? For all you bitches out there listening. I
was surprised because you're like Jack, you work out and shit, right? You have that sugary shit. I'm surprised you don't stick with White Claw or like the Trulies are big too. Me and Eric Siglin, he's a big... I don't want to say fan because I don't think he listens, but he's definitely a big part of this podcast because he's been on and he will be on and he'll eventually be our bartender. I'm going to be building a bar. That we took out everything, all the closet doors. It's going to be a bar in that motherfucker, bro.
Well, the jacked, I have a simple explanation for that. That is steroids to the dick. Yeah. Just mainline steroids to the dick. That's how that happens.
Just freebase it.
But, sorry, everybody. I'm slamming some Twisted Tea. Give me a second.
Dude. Please save some just so like Keith can experience you drinking it because it's just
this is 14 12-ounce servings. It's going to get wild. It's going to get white girl wild.
Yo, good thing we plan to have you stay over tonight.
I can't drive.
You're crashing at my place. Yeah. It's all good, dog. As long as we just don't puke in Bridget's car.
No, we're fine with that. I might fight a neighbor or two, but that's.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah,
they deserve to get their ass kicked anyway. All right, so what do you have to do to actually become a fucking Looney Tune, a.k.a. a fighter pilot?
Okay, so the process is really long. So after you take the pilot exams, which is just written test encompassing just math, science, and just some aviation knowledge, and after you take this stupid test called the T-BAS where they hook you up to the computer.
Teabag?
Teabag ass. Yes, teabag ass.
Just clarifying.
You go down to Pensacola for roughly 2 years, half of which will be spent learning advanced aviation knowledge, And if you perform the highest in your class, how it works is the top of the class gets first pick of what airframe they want and which route they're going. So you can either go fighters, you can go heavy transport or cargo type of planes, or you can even wind up doing something awful like flying a UAV or a helicopter. But
You would want to fly a helicopter?
fuck no.
Why?
Because you ever seen one of those, like, there's videos of those fucking propellers collapsing, and I've seen, my friend is a
You want to
helicopter.
go Mach 1.5, but you're afraid of a helicopter.
Because I have a way out if I pull a fucking lever, which is awesome.
Yeah, what you were describing to me earlier, which just sounds like an even worse fucking death than just crashing that goddamn plane right into whatever's in front of you, dude. Like,
All right, my friend.
explain that to the people real quick.
I will get to that. My friend's a helicopter pilot. Let's touch on that real quick. My friend's a helicopter pilot, and he showed me a manual for a helicopter that, because he was talking about how once your RPMs of the rotor blades reaches a certain threshold, that they collapse in on themselves. And there's nothing you can do about that. And I thought that sounds ridiculous. How come there's nothing you can do about that? There's all these engineers work on these amazing pieces of machinery. But he's like, okay, hold on. He pulls up a fucking manual for a helicopter, and when it gets to the section about your RPMs dropping too low, verbatim, it says, if this occurs, the aircraft and its inhabitants are doomed.
Ah!
So that's the fuck why I don't want to fucking fly helicopters.
In the manual on
the
how
manual,
to, it's
yeah.
just like, yeah, motherfucker, you're doomed, you punk ass bitch. Nothing
You're
do
going to
about
die.
that.
You're going to fucking die. That's why.
All right,
I don't
well,
wanna fly
I
helicopters.
think that leads perfectly right into a shot, and then we'll get the goddamn theme song rolling here. Tell you what, get that shot glass there, buddy.
Cheers.
Mic check. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. Shots for likes. Shots for likes. Yeah, you never heard this, huh? Shots, got likes. Well, you've heard it before, baby. Shots for likes. Likes, got likes. Shots for likes. Woo! So that's a theme song, Pat, that you've never, I guess, heard before. But
I've never experienced
the
anything
hashtag
like
shots
that.
for likes.
Shots in the ass? Is that the...
No, the podcast is called the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast. So it's a play off of like Instagram like hashtags where people are like for like, follow for like, blah blah.
Yeah, I'm
so
not
I'm
cool.
just
I
like,
don't have it.
so I'm just like shots for like, dude.
Fuck it.
Shots
Fuck
for
it,
likes,
yeah.
man.
I prefer this.
You know what I mean?
Prefer this. That's...
Throw a hashtag in there, just hopefully blow up on the internet, and then we could just get advertising one day, and then we don't have to fucking work anymore. That's really the plan.
Yeah, no, let's sell the fuck out. So if anyone's listening, there are lots of money. Sell these guys out.
Let us know.
Yeah, no, just sell them out.
We do not have any pride. We do not have any serious convictions. We don't give a shit. Whore our show out. Make us enough money to not have to work anymore, and we will do this.
Come on. Come on.
And then I guess have some livers on standby, but besides that, that's all we really want.
We can get them on the black market.
Okay, so back to you being fighter pilot, you fucking lunatic.
Where was I? Okay, helicopters are awful machines. Why I would prefer to be a fighter pilot rather than a helicopter pilot. So the cool thing about helicopter pilot or fighter pilots is that you can eject. I mean, if you're even if you're in a fucking commercial airline going to Disney World, if it's about to crash, you're going to die.
Yeah.
There's no way out of that. That's what I think is the coolest part about being a fighter pilot, and probably why it's like one of the safest means is you can get out.
Yeah, well, you say the word safe, but I think you're full of fucking shit because
right, safe.
When you explained this to me before, I was looking at you like, dude, you're giving up our band that we're starting right now for this.
Right, maybe safe's not the word.
Chug some Twisted Tea. All you're going to hear throughout this whole podcast is just pause after pause of you just drinking the tea. All right, so explain this ejector fucking death trap, this ejector seat.
So how an ejection works is that you rip a lever up in the plane, and when you do that, the seat you're strapped
and
into...
you stick your dick in your mouth because that's going to be the last time it ever gets sucked.
Why you want? I want to taste my dick if I'm going to die, though. Okay, but all right. So my dick's in my mouth. I just ripped the lever. How it works is you are ejected from a fucking plane at like thousands of feet per second, which a number I'm probably making up because that might be unrealistic. But regardless,
the ejector seat. Or the ejector. The ejection, it's like
you were ejaculated.
Thousands of feet a second.
You were ejaculated
you were
out of
shot
a plane.
out of the fucking ceiling of that plane.
very fast, and it's
Do you
designed
go
to get
through the glass?
No, fuck no. You'd be dead as fuck. You'd be dead as shit. That thing rips right off. It blows off, and you're ejected. This all happens in less than a second.
Really?
It has to.
How does it open so fast? How does
there's like explosives like laced with it, ready to blow it off.
Is there video of like test ejector seats?
Yeah, you can YouTube.
All right,
it.
we're gonna YouTube that later
Yeah.
when Keith comes back.
No, it's no joke. But so from what I have read about the process and videos I've seen, again, I'm not a fighter pilot or anything near it.
Working on it. You took some tests. You're working on it.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast is, the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast, for fuck's sake, I can't even talk. Huge supporters of the military. My brother Tony, he's in the Air Force.
Air Force, yeah, you're telling me.
He just like pushes boxes around. He doesn't do anything. But he was on the podcast. Our buddy Connor, he was Sniper of the Year, the Marines last year.
You're telling me. That's fucking...
And he was also on the
What
podcast.
do you have to do to be Sniper of the Year?
I don't want to be a dick and ask.
Who's
I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to ask him like what he had to do to get that title.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Gotta hit it one hell of a target.
Hey, Finn's here. Guy decides to join his fucking podcast, fucking dickhead.
His own house.
I'll tell you what.
Podcast.
Yeah, and then our buddy Brandon, who, I mean, I love the kid, but I don't know. I mean, he's... I feel bad because I was going to be like, he's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. I don't want to say that because he's not, because he's a fucking great guy.
If you're listening.
I want to... Well, he might be. He does listen to the podcast. He likes it a lot. But I didn't want to like just blatantly insult him for no reason. But, I mean, if he were here, he'd insult himself. So, yeah, huge supporter. So that's good. So even though we can't use your last name, but after you join and you're accepted... and you come back to visit, we can have you back on. Then can we use your last name?
No.
Then we can tell everybody what happened, right?
After my contract is done, then we can use my last name because fuck them.
Well, how long would your contract be? 4 years?
10 years.
10 years.
10
If our
years.
podcast
Those
still going in
pilots
10
are
years,
expensive.
I think we'll have enough money to buy you out of your contract, bro.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Mike checked, you cunts. What's going on, you
Finn's here.
boys?
Boys, just
we opened the show. We took a shot without you. I played the theme song and everything.
Oh, that's fine. I don't give a fuck what you guys
So,
do.
yeah. Well, I don't.
I'll take a shot.
Yeah, well, I'll take a shot with you. Shit. So you
sucks cock.
heard on the phone earlier. I started drinking a little earlier.
Cool.
It was had a couple drinks, but I stopped,
Walker. Being a cunt.
and it was good because I probably would have been bad if I didn't. You know,
Yeah,
probably would
I
have
hear
been
you.
here all shimmed up. My girlfriend had to deal with me and everything.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah. You want a shot, Pat?
I got it. Let's do it.
I knew you'd love it. I knew it. He's already going. Yeah, we've introduced him as a Velociraptor because we can't use his last name. There's 14 Twisted Teas in there, dude.
Nice. Polish it off, man.
That's right, man. We fucking get us rolling. It's gonna be wild.
As long as he can puke at my house and not yours, I guess, right?
Yeah, you can puke here. Kristen's not home.
All right, so let's I don't know. Yeah, I mean, fucking, we can finish up with the ejector seat because that shit's fun. So he just passed a few of these tests that he was telling me about earlier, and he's trying to become a fighter pilot.
Right.
He's got more shit he's got to do, which I don't think we've gotten to yet because we're on the ejector seat right now, which is hands down the most dangerous fucking thing on the planet.
Wow, you got a parachute?
Dude,
what I'm saying.
I'll catch you up real quick. I'll catch you up real
You get
quick.
the fuck
So
out.
you're in a fighter jet, dude. You're going like fucking Mach, motherfucker. Like, you're cruising. You're like, hey, me and this fucking Jap in front of who are we fighting right now?
Whoa, whoa,
Russia,
whoa, whoa.
Syria? This fucking
Dropping a
Japa
hard
Russians.
jab.
The Japa Russians.
a hard
Dan.
Jap. It's nowhere near a hard R. I'm not worried. So you're cruising at like Mach, and you're about to crash into this fucking motherfucker with a bucket of lo mein in his hands, and you're like, I don't want to die. So you pull a lever, and you roll up in a ball, and within apparently less than a second, the cockpit opens, and you are shot out, and you're shot out at thousands
Sure.
of feet.
Well, you can't just get popped out. The guy would just be like,
Yeah, you have to go very, very
it's
quick.
Like you're gone, and like there's rockets on the motherfucker, dude.
Then you have to get away from the thing that's about to explode.
So I'd bless you, but they wouldn't
they're
do
gonna
anything
have,
for
like,
you.
allergies, yeah.
So he's telling me this when he came over before, when we were waiting for you to get home from work, and he's like, yeah, dude, he's like, the one thing I want to be a fighter pilot about is because like you got an ejector seat, right? I'm like, all right,
pretty cool.
all right, so you live.
cool.
So you come back to visit, well, you know, because we got he's the kid I've been jamming with. writing some new shit. So I'm like, oh, you'll come back, you know, we can play, we'll play some shows and shit, you come back. He's like, yeah, so this ejector sheet, right? It's got all these rockets on it. It shoots you out like thousands of feet a second. And I'm like, how is that not going to kill you? How is that better than not just instantaneously dying when you crash into whatever you're going to crash into?
If you're going Mach 1 and you eject, yeah, you're probably fucking dead because, like perspiration is a bullet at that point if you're going 1,200 miles an hour.
Just the air would just decapitate you, right?
I don't know about decapitation. There's been cases of like people's skin being ripped off if they eject at Mach 1. The majority of ejections don't occur at Mach 1, though. They occur when you're coming in to land the plane. And eventually you get too slow, and you no longer are producing lift. So you know the plane's literally no longer going like up opposed to its weight.
You were explaining that to me. Yeah,
and so you have to get out because you no longer have control. That's when the majority of ejections occur. If you eject at Mach 1, you're probably
but you
fucked.
know what? That's how I go out. I'd rather go out that way than some Jap shoot.
Mach 1 to the dick.
See ya.
Did the Japanese know about this? Did we get this show over to the Japanese?
I mean, we do make fun of like the Asian persuasion a lot, only because it's just make fun. We
had an Asian on.
You had an Asian on.
Yeah, so we're cool.
You guys know Asians?
We're still waiting on our black buddy. And actually, he won't. We won't, because it's our buddy Scott Paul, and he's actually a fucking musician, and he's fucking fantastic. Great singer, songwriter, rapper. He's awesome, but he's like fucking royalty. We can't have him come into this like half-ass podcast.
Of course you
going.
can.
Looks like shit here.
No, fuck that.
So it's all right. Like you know,
we're here to drink and talk.
Yeah,
he needs to come here and drink and talk.
No, he will.
At this point. I've been
No.
yelling all night.
In all honesty, like he probably would, but it's just like there's certain people. Like we have a bunch of guests that we still want to have come on and that will come on, but it's just like you want to. Could have poured twisted tea in your coffee.
You want a cup? I'll get you a cup.
No, I asked him already. He doesn't want it. He wants that right out of the box like a white girl, dude.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude.
But yeah, I figure, you know, like Scott Paul's a legitimate human being. He just played music to 3,000 people like 2 weeks ago.
3,500, I think.
I thought it was
35,000.
no 3,500.
What?
35,000.
He just played music to 3,500 people like 2 weeks ago.
What does he play?
He's a rapper / singer.
What?
He's like a Drake. I mean, I don't. Well, I like Drake personally, so I don't consider that an insult. But I'm saying like a singer rapper. That's what he is. He's fucking good.
Just touching on the Drake kind of thing for a second. I have this problem.
Best meme of all time came from Drake. Top, yeah.
The hands out kind of fuck nah.
That whole thing, dude.
That was good. That
stupid
was good.
song they made him doing like weed tennis and shit.
I have a question though, as far as touching on music like Drake. I have this problem, and I wonder if anyone else has this problem, where I genuinely cannot, for the life of me, if you put a gun to my fucking head, tell the difference between the songs that I hear on the radio as to who made it. The artists, the auto-tuning, it all sounds...
Maybe just jumping in, yeah, probably.
It sounds like...
if you're talking about horseshit mumble rap, then
exactly. Horseshit mumble rap.
But Drake really isn't horseshit.
I haven't heard
mumble rap
Drake. Here's the problem. I'm a fucking caveman with that kind of thing.
Yo, can you... I don't know. Well, I mean, sorry to interrupt, but my girlfriend wants to play League, I'm sure. So she's probably like wondering like, hey, how do I play? Like, do you know the password for the fucking internet so she can play?
At your own house?
Abroad?
I think I know it.
He barely knows it. He doesn't know anything. That's why I'm asking him as if it's going to be a problem.
Can't hop on the guest network?
I don't know. Maybe, but if she's playing League, it might like fucking lag and shit. I don't know. I don't know the password for that either.
I thought there wasn't a password.
Oh, for the network my computer's on Fudge and Finn.
Is she on a laptop?
Yeah.
Just plug there's an extra Ethernet. I don't know. There's a fucking wire she can plug right into.
Is it long enough to reach the couch or somewhere? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
Well, just text the broad. See if she answers you back. My girlfriend hasn't texted me yet, but, I mean, the poor broad is just sitting down. Well, she's actually probably hanging out with all the animals, so she's probably like in heaven right now.
Yeah, probably loving it.
All right, so...
I'm on it.
All right, my man.
So
gotta help the broad out, you know?
All right, well, let's say like in the terms of like dubstep or kind of like that kind of like genre
Horseshit.
music. Yeah, exactly. How do you like when you're hanging out with your friends and you want to hear that one song and you're all in a fucking group and they're all playing this and that and you want to hear that one song that for some reason is the shit to you? How do you like tell them that you want to hear that one song? How do you describe it? I don't understand that when you're hanging out. Like it's like no, it's like, yeah. How do you get that?
A rubber tum.
You know,
I rhyme and I rip. This is the way that Dylan spit.
You're too close, man.
Who's
Because
the
I
five
hit
best
Spotify.
rappers? Dylon, 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 Dylon.
I spit hot fire. I'm so glad Chappelle came back.
You have to go down to East 22nd Street, take a picture of this midget. Take a picture with a midget holding these balloons.
Yeah, you got the Chappelle DVDs. We're gonna fucking. Get
I
hammered and
don't
watch
have
them.
them, but I bought them on Amazon for like fucking $20.
Yeah, no, I thought you said you had. I thought they came in. You and fucking the chat or not. My motherfucker. Oh my, oh me. Fucking someone knocked me out. I just mixed up two gentlemen who cannot be mixed up. The policy. Almost at the Challenger.
Yeah, no, I bought them on
My
Amazon.
apologies to both.
I bought them on Amazon, like like Amazon Video. Sorry.
Oh, so you and the
So,
policy
they
were
just saw
watching.
we watched
Yeah.
the shit happen, dude.
Well, I was going to say, I don't give a fuck what format it's in, motherfucker. Shit, I just want to get drunk when you watch them.
Yeah, I got them all. We're cool.
Shit.
But can you guys tell the difference between
Not
that
all.
type of-
I don't listen to any of that shit, so
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't really
Yeah.
listen to rap.
If you-
I appreciate good rap. I
Gangsta
could
rap.
probably get into
90s?
it, but like,
Well, yeah.
just,
I mean,
you
there's
know.
just like there's like a few people that are decent nowadays. You could throw on like there's like two Drake albums like as a whole. Like I'm an album kind of guy. I'm not like a song guy. You know what I mean? So like there's if you're reading this, it's too late. And then the one before that, I forgot the one before that, but the one before is like his more popular one that like got him like I think really big with fucking Worst Behavior and shit on it. You know what I mean? That one like those albums are actually both pretty fucking good. But other than that, like, I mean, I really like Lil Dicky, and he's like a newer rapper, but he's like a comedic rapper, but he's still a really good rapper. But he's kind of like, he's stuck, meshed in with all those mumble rappers. And like, we were watching those videos that one day, a couple
was
Sundays
pretty
ago,
dope.
fucking when Jack was hanging out with us.
fuck a wheelchair, where your wheelchair at?
we were watching. I think it's that magazine like XL. It's like a big time like rap magazine. So they
like
do
a
the thing
titty
where
bag to me, but
they do like the rookies freestyle. So it's like 3 terrible mumble rappers and then Lil Dicky. And it's like called rookies. It's like, yo, like your first big year, whatever. I mean, Lil Dicky's been fucking around for a minute. And he's like this like weird little like curly haired Jewish white rapper, but he fucking rips. So like these mumble rappers come up and they're like, same line over and over, same line over and over. You know what I mean? And then like Lil Dicky comes out and the one guy's always like, brah, brah, right? So like Lil Dicky comes out and just rips it, and they're all like, and all the rappers are in the background, and they all start like slowing down. They're like, "Oh my god, he's like so much better than us." Holy shit!
No, that's the point. The flow, man.
And he
It's about the
finishes,
flow.
and Lil Dicky turns around. He's like, "Do it, do the brat," and then the one guy's like, "Brat," like, dude, I don't know. I just love watching that video because he just fucking destroy. Because just like nobody really raps anymore, man. Like I don't give a fuck how you look, how you dress, if you want, even if you want to mumble, but like at least really rap. They repeat the same thing over and over. And it's like it's
Yeah, but
just
why? Though? You can make money anyway.
Who
Fuck
do you think the first rapper to come out on stage was and realize all his fans are white was? Because I've always wondered that. Like, at a point, like no.
I wanted to say Eminem, but I don't. Although he did play Warped Tour. Eminem played Warped Tour. So
Eminem played Warped Tour.
yeah, a lot. That's like right. I think I want to say barely when the Slim Shady LP
Did
came
he
out.
play Warped Tour when MC Chris played Warped Tour? Because that'd be fun.
No, he played Warped Tour way,
before.
way.
that MCP
This was like
fans?
90s. He
Yes.
played.
Nice.
Like we
MCP
were like in
fans.
elementary school maybe middle school when Slim Shady himself played Warped. This is when he still like rocked like a tee, like a fucking guinea tee, and like had his bleach blonde hair like jumping into the crowd because he was probably all fucked up on drugs when he was awesome.
Fair enough.
Now he's all sober and shit.
I love
Can you
drugs.
just like pick like one decent thing that's not gonna fuck you up and just still stay
Yeah, right?
fucked up so you can rap good, man?
Boof and Molly. Why can't you just boof Molly for I don't know what that means.
Boof, I heard this. What was
Boof?
that?
You don't know what boof means?
I don't know. I'm old, man.
I'm kind of old too, man.
He's a year younger than me. Exactly. We had the same birthday. And we're best friends. And we have a podcast and we've never hung out on our
All right,
birthday
so
together.
boof means directly to the anus.
I feel like
That's the
Apparently that's the
nomenclature
reference.
there.
I thought there was like another term for that.
Mainlining, I suppose.
Well, no, mainlining, isn't that, that's injecting.
That's
it, isn't
inject.
it?
All right, yeah, all right, that makes more sense.
Can you find a vein in your asshole and mainline boof it?
If you're talented, yeah.
You gotta have friends, I guess.
Yeah, you got no.
And you gotta have friends.
Got a big prolapse going. Just find a vein in there, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, do you want to finish up talking about being a fighter pilot? Then we'll move on to horror stories because that's what we're
God.
excited about.
Horrors?
Horror and horror stories.
He he gave me a little teasing, a little tasting of
I have
some
a stripper
good stories.
story. I have a stripper story.
Well, you told me another story about some chick you banged.
The mega clit.
But the
mega clit.
We'll get to the mega clit.
Yeah. Oh, fucking
Yeah.
Mega
what do you fucking want my girlfriend's number? You fucking jerk off.
Oh,
Jerk
tell
off.
her that I don't like you behind your back and shit. I don't know. I figure it's good for emergencies.
No, it's good to have.
You never know, man. You always need a backup plan.
Your boyfriend's really drunk and he's too drunk to text you to pick him up. Can you come get him?
He just pissed on my floor and my dog. Although I pissed on my dog before by accident.
Man, it was a total accident.
No, dude, I was taking a piss.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna jump up on the toilet." Jumped right in between my legs, just stream of piss.
That's her number. I just don't know how to add it after. Like I always do it through the phone. So yeah, I don't. She hasn't asked for it. Okay, well, that must be an old one. Okay. Yeah, just I figure hook her up for the Wi-Fi password. She'll need it. But yeah, no, finish the G-darn fucking fighter pilot, right?
I guess.
Explain that test. Dude, that test sounded pretty fucking vigorous, man. You're like sitting in some thing, you're solving math problems, and people are throwing boogers at you and shit or
All
something,
right,
right?
So the T-Bass.
The teabag.
Teabag.
All right, you did get into it a little bit.
After you take the written test, which
The
is
teabag to the face.
after you take the teabag to the face is after the written test.
Okay.
Then comes the teabag to the face, where they put you into this little computer and they give you a fucking a lever that you push forward for acceleration and a joystick for directional control. What you have to do is you have to chase this little blip on a screen. On one side of the screen,
So it's like playing Atari.
it's a lot like playing Atari, except it's a lot of Ataris all at the same fucking time.
And
while
Mo
shit's
Bigsley's up
screaming
your
in
ass, and you're
ears.
like in like a NASA spin wheel.
It's fucked. So you have to chase this little blip on the screen, and to the left you have to chase this blip up and down on the screen, and then below all of that you have to chase this blip left and right on the screen. And while you're doing that, you have to input controls when you hear something. When you hear a number in either your left or right ear. If you hear it in your right ear, you have to click it with your left hand. If you hear it in your
Oh, motherfucker.
and then you have to solve word problems and math problems while all that's happening, and then address emergency procedures when they throw it at you.
Really important question. You're sitting here on this godforsaken podcast with a
With
box
bag
of Twisted Tea,
Yeah.
and you scored well on that.
I did.
This is it's
I chalk most of that up to just being able to gain some like flight time before that, because I would have had no idea what was going on before like being able to actually.
yeah, sure. He's got like 30 hours of flight time too. This motherfucker's been flying.
Which is
dog.
nothing, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Start.
Dude, I barely get into plane. I'm like, I need 2 shots before I even step foot.
Yeah,
in
I've
this
never been in a
fucking
plane
cock.
sober if I had to think about
I
it.
started flying because because I was
never been in a
terrified.
lot
You barely,
things
get, you
sober.
barely get in a car, so
Yeah, I'm
now,
barely
now
in
you're
much of
gonna-
anything sober, besides work.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
When was the last time I was sober? Fuck.
Well, I got really high.
2007.
Oh, really? Oh, you know what? Can we pause for a quick second? Because I want to hear about this.
Fuck yeah.
It's just I just got really high.
I'm sure something happened. Used a little bowl ski that.
Yeah, well, I tried
brought
to
Go for it.
podcast bathrooms on your left.
He's already used it.
So I
Close the door behind you so no cats get in.
So I was like, take a couple hits. I'm like, all right, I should take one more. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm high. Like, I should be easy.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me try and get up first. And I was like sitting on my workout bench, and I had that fucking step stool in front of me. And I realized I couldn't figure out how to get around the step stool.
Oh, I fucking love it.
And I was like, all right, guess I don't need another hit. I'm going to go eat some ice cream.
Oh, and how good did that ice cream taste?
I was switching between taco and ice cream for like an hour.
Are you still eating the chicken fucking...
Yeah, it didn't come out.
Shit.
It came out shitty.
I thought it was pretty good.
I mean, it was good, but it was a little too barbecue-y. You know, usually it's not like that.
I only had a drink the other night. We were working on the claiming to work. I mean, we were at Home Depot most of the time. Then we were like a little drunk, sawing wood in the garage. Like, man, that was fun. had you like free fucking style holding wood while I'm drilling shit. I'm
like, you
claim to
sure
know
those are
stuff.
even? You're like, yeah, do I know what I'm doing? And you're like, the one board was like this. You're like, man, that thing ain't even at all.
Well, it don't matter. We know it doesn't really need to be even. It just needs the fucking. Trust me, with the table, I'll be way more accurate because I have to be.
I hear you. Here, dude.
But, you know.
The dog's back. Great.
We let the dog in?
Walking cocksucker.
He's a little
Got your
cocksucker.
box of tea, bro?
Got my box of tea.
You take that dildo off, he'll start attacking, dude.
Is he a attack dildo dog?
Oh, he is in here. When the fuck did he get back?
Actually, I think he's the size of the dildo.
The dildo's bigger than him.
The dildo's
Yeah, it might
bigger?
weigh
Might be
more.
it might be heavier than him, too.
Yeah.
Just for like, I could rob a bank with that dildo. That thing
Probably.
has so much weight behind it. I could commit murder.
One of these days, we have to get one of our guests to be like, all right, dude, hit me. And we just fucking, I think you might
Slap him with a
concuss
dildo?
someone
You
with
would
that.
hurt somebody.
If you hit him with the balls, 100%.
No, the balls would definitely.
Yeah,
do
you'd
something
knock
like that.
someone out with that thing.
It's fucked that the thing even exists, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, you know.
We've gotten through a half an hour, and I think we've just talked shit about the ejector sheets of a fighter pilot and the dildo.
And dildos.
I'm
All right.
tired, man. It was
Where
a
we
rough
going?
day at work.
Huh?
All right, sorry. Our dildos,
Well,
ejection seats.
you know what?
were-
Let's take a shot, Keith. You chug some fucking bag twisted. The dog fucking loves you, dude. Look at the dog. Get out of the mic, dog.
He wants twisted tea.
He does. He's looking at that shit.
Put your black ass down.
Oh, dog. All right. I say you. Do you think your stripper story is better, or do you think Mega Clit's better?
I'm gonna tell both. But I'm gonna start with stripper story. Because I
Okay.
was younger. It was chronological order. I think it's easier.
Hit us.
All right, so I was 18. I was a gawky 18-year-old, and me and my friends decided that. Well, one friend decided it was a good idea that night to go to a strip club. Go look at some titties.
Is it ever a
for
bad
money.
idea?
Well, I was 18, you know, it's just, you know, what else do you do when you're freshly 18? You go pay money to look at titties. So we did that.
Google.
He just loses the magic after being 12.
I hear you. I hear you.
So we went to a strip club, and
Hold on, wait. Are you saying seeing titties loses its magic?
no, the internet titties eventually loses. When you know,
Okay,
I just turned 18. I'm going to pay money to see titties. That's what we do. I'm a
No,
working
no, no.
man.
no, well, that's what I'm
titties.
saying. When you're young and you go to your first strip club, that's
Oh,
like
gawky as fuck. That comes with the story.
Yeah.
So,
Smells like
Girlman's
baby
gonna love
powder.
that.
so I was
And
navigating
raw
this.
vagina.
Just wrong meat.
Ugh.
Just roast beast.
So there I was in a sea of C-sections. And, fucking, this one stripper comes out and she gets onto the platform, and I don't know how she did it. She must like lubed up her back before she got up there or something, but she laid on
I
her
think
back.
strippers come pre-lubed everywhere.
I think so too. They might as well. It's
Is that
just-
a rule?
They
That's
lube
just-
themselves.
They throw them in Vaseline, like like baths beforehand.
Just bathe them in it backstage.
Get a Vaseline, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Get away from Oprah.
So I was sitting in a chair at the stripper stage, and this lovely young
At the
woman
pole.
comes out.
As the
trying
gentleman,
to be-
as the gentleman like.
I'm trying to be refined here, and
You're wrong podcast, bud.
so the stripper comes out.
Dog's butt pad trying to fuck his twisted tea box.
She gets on
Come
her
on,
back.
dog.
Walker, come on, man. He wants twisted tea. I'm not
He
giving
does.
Twisted tea. Yeah, he does want twisted tea. Fucking white girl. But
Black dog, white girl.
so the stripper. Back to this stripper. This
Back to the
10 years
whore.
ago. Back to the whore.
Get back to what's important.
So 10 years ago, I was at the strip club, and she must have lubed up her back or some bullshit beforehand, because she was on the stage and she was spinning like a game of slutty spin the bottle on the fucking stage, just on her back, legs up and shit. And the business end of her,
Was this a full nude juice bar?
yes,
Because you were 18.
yes,
Now here's
So
the question.
You definitely had cooter and beehole up in your face.
business end of the stripper.
Yeah, but which part's the business end? Because there's multiple businesses that could be open for business.
no, you're right.
There's three orifices. That's what he's getting to. 3 holes.
So
All
someone pays
useful.
money for feet too. So I mean, there's lots of different.
That's true.
You could hit anywhere, I guess. All right, fine.
But y'all suck a toe, but like fucking feet. I never, you know what I mean?
All right, so her
Podcast fans have
Please
heard
not
it
get into
before.
sucking toes again.
her vaginal and anal.
I've talked about it a little bit. I guess I won't again, but you know, you ain't living till you
Give
suck
it a
toe.
week.
I didn't mention anything about sucking toes last week, did I?
I don't remember.
It comes up frequently. All right, so continue with your horror story.
So as far as business ends, if we're going to define it, so her vaginal and anal orifices landed directly in front of my face, as I was sitting.
So you were the winner.
I was the winner. I won spin this
Winner roast beef dinner.
That's right.
Or the
And
loser, depending on how you look at the situation.
We'll decide
was
that
she
in a
was she
moment.
decent looking?
It was so long ago. I
You
don't
don't remember.
He was too far in.
Do you think that you were going to come down with some type of STD of the mouth?
Well, we'll discuss that in a second. But if I was still sitting there, she must have been somewhat good looking. But as she stopped her
Clam.
clam from her fucking
Vagina.
from her rotation in front of me. So she was sitting there with her legs pulled up behind her head, just spread ass and eagle on her back.
Spin the cunt.
Exactly. And then as I sat there as a gawky 18-year-old looking at this
Cunt.
this phenomenal display of womanhood,
Vagina.
she farted.
Ah.
With my mouth was open as I'm staring at this fucking this vagina anus I paid for. And when she fucking did that, I watched.
She farts in your
She
mouth.
farted in my mouth. I watched her anus expand a good inch and a half and then close rapidly.
Here's the real question. Did she do it on purpose?
She must not have because she was really embarrassed looking.
All right. Now I feel bad for that.
But
poor-
immediately after, I sat there and I'm going to make the exact sound, and I hope you can get the imagery in your head of what happened. I sat there going,
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow. dude.
Cancel the podcast.
so I did the.
I might be the one puking tonight.
I did the.
This is Shots for Likes first, man. A guest came on and said a stripper.
Farted in my fucking mouth.
Dude, this...
So I did the gentlemanly thing. I tipped her a couple bucks and with the next stripper, and that was my.
I'd be like, bitch, you owe me $1.
Give me my $1 back twice.
Go buy me a damn toothbrush.
I need more than that. I need fire.
Listerine
I think my fucking
Oh,
my mouth started collecting child
dude, a
support
hooker
after
straight
that.
farted right in your mouth. dog.
Right in my mouth.
Dude,
I tasted burnt Vaseline.
Oh, friction. One hell of a thing. I've been doing like whoa, Walker.
Do you want to come up or
Don't
not?
be a cunt, Walker, okay? This isn't cunts for likes, all right? You need to relax yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to help
dog.
you up.
That's what
Deposed
dog.
Nigerian prince.
He's fucking retarded, that's all.
I've been to like, I want to say like anywhere between 5 or 7 different strip clubs.
That's it?
Yeah, probably. It's I know I like joke around and be like, oh, whores and strip clubs all the time, but like it's only like there's no reason to go overboard with it. Like there's no
It's novelty unless you're like a sad
like me and
60,
Daddy
70-year-old
Daddy
man.
Diddles had like a yearly thing for like literally like 2 years, but it, you know, like we'd like once or twice a year we'd go to a strip club, we'd have a little night, we'd have like our, you know, we'd go to 1 or 2 of them, we'd have a fun time. It was just like a dude's night out kind of thing, whatever. But
Dude's night out.
dude, a mouth to mouth.
Mouth to
Watch the
ass.
Chappelle show because I just been referencing that
Yeah.
shit all the stuff.
Was that Bill Burr that took the blowjob from the dude? It was dude,
not
mouth to mouth.
Mouse to mouth.
I'm gonna email his podcast and see if he reads that off. I just want to email and just be like, because he's got his kid and everything. Like his podcast is still pretty good, but he's definitely way more tame.
Yeah.
Because it goes like into like the normal podcast, and then it like goes into old stuff. And when it kicks into old stuff, it's just like terribly, blatantly offensive shit. It's like, wow, I mean, but you know, the guy's getting always got a kid, but he's still pretty good. But yeah, like I've never seen a hooker spin around.
I don't know how she did it physically, and it was impressive.
It's like some breakdancing, fart in your mouth type.
And
horseshit.
even until it was some spin the stripper for the anal cavity prize, fucking extravaganza, and I won.
You're 18, so you're like,
And I was gawky as fuck.
who's
too,
next?
yeah.
Who's farting in my mouth next?
Mouth open, like gawking at her, and then she just released her anal fury into my mouth.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, all right. We're sorry.
Did she felt pretty bad? She like run off stage?
Well,
or?
she got a couple dollars out of it, so I mean, you know, I'm still a gentleman. I'm gonna give her a couple bucks for being on stage.
You're
Dude,
you're a nice guy, Pat.
I would have talked to you for like a couple months, but hey man, you clean that shit out yet?
Hey man, you floss a couple times yet? Or?
Yeah, no, every time I coughed, I kind of didn't want to be me.
I don't know. This probably makes me think of scumbag, but I just want to say real quick. I flossed for the first time in a long time today, man.
Really?
Yeah, I bought some floss things, and I was like, I gotta start flossing, man. I'm getting older and fatter, and shit's getting me to it. And I'm lucky. I got really good teeth.
If you floss, you might lose weight.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm getting older and fatter and, you know, more out of shape and et cetera, et cetera. And, you know, I got to start taking care of myself a little bit more. It's like a little bit by a little bit, you know? Like, I've been...
Baby steps to the
I've been
day.
recently putting, what's that, that fucking... It's not sugar, it's stevia? I've been putting stevia in my coffee. Like, and it's... At first, it's kind of weird. It's like, what the fuck am I drinking? But, like, it's actually all right. And now I've been, like, no sugar in my coffee. You know what I mean? I
I never liked
drink
sugar
soda.
in my coffee. A little milk. Call it a day.
Milk? No, I actually,
milk.
my
That's
coffee
all.
today, well, me and the broad hit Dunkin' Donuts this morning. We actually woke up super early because fucking, you know, some stuff happened last night. You know what I mean? Whatever happened. And also we just passed out like 10:30.
Screaming at her titties.
I won't go into the details, you know, just be respectful, but
gotta
some
scream
things
at her
happen,
titties.
you know, whatever happened.
Chicks love that kind of romantic shit.
Yeah. We get very romantic.
Okay, yeah.
So we pass out like literally like 10:30 to 5, a bunch of old fucking people. So we end up like waking. I remember waking up when Hefe came home at like 4 a.m. whenever the fuck he came home, and he was just
Probably around
like,
that.
and the light was on. You know what I mean? Like literally, we're just like hanging out. We're like, oh, like we'll lay down for a second, and all of a sudden we just fucking passed out like the whole night. So I hear him come home, and I'm like, oh, you know what's he gonna do? Thank Christ he put our pizza in the fridge. That was awesome because then we ate that for lunch today. So thank you,
Nice.
Hefe. And then he was just like, I just heard him like. He's just kind of taking his time. Like, I could feel him just walking around like, what the fuck happened? Like, why isn't the light off? Like, what did they do? Like, are they dead? Like, and he's just, and I think there's like 20, 30
Crazy
seconds.
drunken cheeseburger party, right?
They're all fucking dead. And he just shut the light off with the bed. I'm like, all right, thanks, Hefe, you got it. But we woke up mad early. So we go to grab coffee, and we were hanging out like Maple Grange today, just bullshitting because it was a nice day out. But like Duncan forgot to fucking, I asked for like 1 sugar and extra cream. But they forgot the sugar. But I drank my whole coffee. It was just extra cream. And I was like, you know what? Like, fuck sugar, man. So that's what I'm saying. The whole point of what I'm saying is I'm trying to, like, you know, as I'm getting older and fatter and the metabolism's dropping more and walking gets harder. You know what I mean? You gotta take certain things.
You gotta
out of
floss, man. That's all.
So that's, you know, so I flossed today and gums bled a little bit, but a little more than they probably should have. But, you know, no.
Are you getting disgruntled about the teenagers on your yard and the fucking...
Not yet.
Motherfucker.
That might be another 10 to 20 years, I would think. But, yeah, I mean, I don't really have a yard. I live in a condo, so I'm sure when I get my own house, you the fuck out. Yo, Dan, you're like 35, and you call yourself Fudge. Why are you acting like you're old and telling us to get off? You gave us beers the other day.
Your podcast rules.
Why are you yelling at us, you old fat faggot? But, no, yeah, so I floss today. So I want to try to, like, floss, like, twice a week, I think.
Yeah, no.
You
why
floss
t-
every day.
Your dentist would definitely recommend
No,
that.
hard to floss every day, man.
I'd floss every day.
Dude, I can remember a couple of years ago when you were talking about, yo, I went to my dentist, right? And he's talking about flossing.
That was like
So
6 years ago.
I figured out, fuck flossing, I bought Listerine. And you like went in this whole spiel for like 5
Yeah, but it
minutes
was a
about-
joke. I
You
do a
didn't-
lot of things.
You
for,
showed me the Listerine. You didn't show me the floss.
yeah, I do a lot of things for comedy. That's
Well,
a
when you
great
say
joke.
it makes it less funny.
But it's a great joke, though.
You gotta just commit and not
You know,
tell
the
us
joke
anything.
that's like, that bitch wanted me to floss, so I said, I'm buying fucking Listerine. What now, cunt? Or something like that. It was a good joke. Good joke.
no,
Fuck off,
but
Fudge.
you seem pretty serious.
I probably was, but I commit. I got you know what, though? I hate hippies so much, I use the sticks, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kristen
That's what I
hates it.
used. I don't
They make like these plastic sticks that are just bad for the environment and shit. I
fuck
love
the
it.
environment, man. We're all dead in 100 years
Kristen's
anyway.
like, why can't you just use regular floss? I'm like, because fuck the hippies. And I'll throw a handful of clean ones in the garbage. You know?
Got like 2. You're like, yeah, bitch. Like,
Club a seal while you're at
Yeah.
it. Just
If there was one
cut the
around,
middleman.
I'd be scared of seals, man. They might, you never know. They could be like crazy dangerous. You
You know
know,
what's bullshit? I got hiccups right now and I'm not okay with it.
do a shot, man. Oh, you're supposed to do a shot upside down. Right? Isn't that how you get rid of hiccups?
Yeah, I think that's the... Supposed to choke on the
Pat,
megadong.
punch him in the chest when he's not looking.
Don't
come down.
Don't do that. He's jacked, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's for the hiccups. For the
for the
podcast.
hiccups.
I'm gonna take a shot upside
It's like
down.
for the children.
I'm gonna hold my breath and take a shot. You guys want to commentate?
No, I'm in Snapchat though.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, wait. Let me get Instagram rolling.
Oh God, always
Just hold on, hold on.
Instagram.
Which one's
Like
the
these
Instagram? Instagram's the picture one, right? I still have a flip phone, so like I'm
Holy shit, what is that?
MV2, dude. Look at that shit.
Damn!
Yeah.
How much that cost you?
$20. Comes pre-equipped with the high school nudes. Felony for each fucking... That's a joke, FBI.
Yeah, I found my old phone like in my car a while ago. I was like, oh, I know there's nudes on there, and I couldn't get her on. Couldn't get her on.
And each they are 5 to 7 years each. You should delete the fuck out of them now.
No, I couldn't turn the phone on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you should burn it.
Yeah, well, I threw it out. I'm like, well, I guess this is a waste, you know?
Are you gonna do that upside down?
Yeah, there's some way to go live. Hey, we're live, cunts. All right. So let me
What's up, guys?
get prepared here.
Yeah.
Just something my mic real quick. Just bros and broads. I'm gonna do I guess somehow an upside down shot. I don't know.
Fudge has
Happened,
hiccups, so you're supposed to drink upside down, so he's doing a shot upside down. It's not going to work. I'll say it doesn't work. What's your
Do you want me to
prediction?
hold your feet?
All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna hold my breath, put the shot in my mouth, and then go upside down and drink it.
But then you're not doing it upside down.
But how am I gonna do it upside down?
Like a fucking man, dude.
First, let me move my hat so the mic can hear me. How many?
Come on, bro. He doesn't even sound like he has the hiccups anymore.
Yeah,
I
what are the
don't.
hiccups?
Oh, you
I
don't?
guess.
You
Well,
So we're just doing this for the
is showmanship, huh?
I'm gonna take the shot. Then
This is likes for likes. You fucking
Pussy!
media whore.
I say you kneel on the chair. See, this is just your... Oh, cool, he did it like that. Embarrassing the podcast.
All right, my turn.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, for the the nose. That's a first time for the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. See what?
That's how the
See,
kids
that
do it.
didn't happen to me.
I'm cool. That's right, kids.
No,
fellow
you're not.
teenagers. So
I just wanted to. I don't think you're not cool. I just wanted to do quote Joe Dirt. That was all.
damn.
So for the live viewers, if you want to turn around and show them, you can show them your box of White Woman.
Skinny and popular approved.
How do you spell hiccups? That's a weird word.
HICCUPS.
There's no Q in there?
Not at
I
all.
go Q.
No Q. Get close to the mic so when your stupidity comes out, it catches it. So what? So how was? Dude, the second you tried to drink that motherfucking Twisted Tea upside down, dude, it just shot out of your nose like a rocket.
Oh no, I snorted it.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
That's
I
really
snorted,
what you
I
just-
snorted the Twisted Tea.
Yeah, he tried to fucking one-up you. Don't worry, it's on a Snapchat.
Yeah, that's all. You know, I just want to just showmanship.
I
That's
thought
all.
it just came out your nose like milk by accident. Like
No, I snorted up my nose on purpose.
Come on, fucking pussy.
Really?
I'm here to be skinny and popular, Dan. All right,
God
This
damn,
is fucking how the
I'm
white girls
fucking
do
up.
it.
You guys should kick me off my own podcast, man. I'm fucking up.
Hey, man, get the fuck out.
I
This Snapchat thing kills me. I gotta click on every single fucking thing.
Just click on everybody.
I know. It takes a while.
Figure it the
In
fuck
the
out,
world.
bud.
There's a lot of people to click on.
So I think Mega Clip we should save for later.
I could say mega clip for later.
The live viewers don't deserve Mega Clip because Mega Clip needs to be for true fans and the listeners.
That's a
By the
send-off.
way, we're getting better with it. This is going to be an American flag. I think you guys know that. We're working on it, but you know, orange, green, white, Irish, American flag, American.
America!
I speak American.
Fucker.
Heard that in the headphones, huh?
Headphones coming in.
Yeah, so give us, give us like a drunken party story. Give us somebody fell on fire story.
I have a great idea, actually.
Okay.
How about the first time I met you, I remember talking to you for a while. I remember what we talked about. That's fine.
Super Bowl.
You were sober there, so could you, like, recap?
Soberish, yeah. Okay.
You were the most sober for a decent amount because you showed up late.
It's true. And I drove there and drove home, so
What
I
was the
obviously
best
didn't go to jail.
moment that we might not remember?
I would say it is the meters, and I mean meters, of alcoholic beverage cans taped together to, I guess it was a dick measuring competition of some kind to show who has drank the most alcohol.
I just said club sodas.
But no, you had those,
Wait, what's your six going that
fucking those seltzers, didn't you?
No, I was just...
You were just drinking seltzers?
Yeah, but I was also just drinking vodka, too.
Okay, fair enough.
Wizard sticks happen on.
There were lots of
Yeah,
wizard
dude.
sticks.
Dude, there was, like...
There's lots of wizard sticks.
Like, we had to, like talk before we took a sip. We'd be like, all right, dude, Chaz, sit down, man. I gotta... Yeah, we're cool. All right. You
I
go
didn't even
across the
realize
wizard
that,
stick.
dude. I would say that's the drunkest I've been all year, and I probably will get all year.
But
I wouldn't go that far now with the podcast there, but
I'll say this though. I
was really drunk for this year's Super Bowl.
You were wasted.
I don't remember any of it at all.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
so happy my girlfriend's sober and she drove me. Like,
the Eagles won.
Yeah, it was.
well, I remember
swell.
that. You fucking jerk off. You won $4,000 though, so I'll let you.
I did win $4,000, paid for a floor.
So
You could buy a lot of stripper farts with that.
I just bought floor, man. I fucked up.
Keith doesn't really like whores. Maybe
No, I'm
for a
not-
good story,
I'm
you
not
might take a stripper fart in the face, but
Yeah, I'm not a strip club fan. Waste
You
of
know
money.
they are the no. Of course, it's a waste of money. No one goes there for the.
It smells
at
like
least-
baby powder.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's always there's
Yeah.
always like some weird. It's depressing. You go there and there's that one dude he keeps getting lap dances. You're like, oh man, like, you know,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
And every one of them's working on their fucking medical degree. Every time you talk to them, they're like 90 years old. It's like, I'm getting my fucking doctorate. I'm like, sure you are, bitch.
Just unbutton the pants there, lady.
can you just finish me off so I can go home to my wife?
I have shit
Thank
to
you.
do. Let's fucking go.
I'll never forget. I went to a strip club during the day in between.
What the fuck? They have
yeah.
peg legs? Like, what kind of, was it?
I've actually been to a strip club during the day more than at night.
Eggs and legs? Or did you go like the.
Oh God.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Well, I just remember
don't
going
eat.
in between
What's that
golfing
like?
one time.
That's got to be
During
like
the day?
horrific. Eggs and legs.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
Well,
That is
he
very
said
much
it,
a
so
thing.
it's got to be
It
a
is
thing.
very much. I've never been to eggs and legs.
Oh, and all of a sudden he's been to eggs and never been there.
I've been to the legs. I've never been to the eggs, and I don't think I want to be anywhere.
I'd
near
rather eat the eggs than smell the eggs that end up in your mouth.
You know, those were nasty eggs. They were nasty. I don't feel good about myself.
How do you not remember wizard sticks, dude?
Do you remember Wizards?
I was really,
No, he
really
doesn't.
drunk. By the way, for the live viewers who just joined, our buddy Pat just told a story about how a stripper lubed her back up, spun around like Spin the Hooker, and farted in his mouth. So that's what you guys missed. Yeah, back to Finn.
Fuck me, right? I woke up and we were cleaning. I fucking went in the closet.
It's just going to be funny all night until he gets 14 Twisted Teas in him.
Like when we moved, I had the vacuum, right? We have the Roomba that does it, but we have to pop out the real vacuum every once in a while. The vacuum's in the closet.
So, all right, I've seen a lot of drunken extravaganzas in my day. I mean, I started getting fucked up when I was like 11, but
Right in the middle of the vacuum story.
oh, I thought we were talking about your fucking. I thought we were talking about your.
We
Super
kind
Bowl.
of are.
Okay, go on.
I'll just finish up. I found Wizard sticking there like 2 months later. I have no idea who it belongs to. So continue on.
All right. I was confused because I'm like a little drunk now because I had a couple shots and I'm like, wait, hold on, wait, where are you going with this?
I thought you were talking about your
Who-
Super Bowl party. I was gonna say
kind of
I
bad?
haven't seen people as fucked up as you guys were
And that was
in
probably
a
a light.
long time.
That was probably a light Super Bowl, I think.
See,
well, I wouldn't say
see,
light.
I don't know where
And now both of you have birthdays on St. Patrick's Day, and
we've
every
never
time-
hung out and we're best friends. Don't forget that.
It's the best
You hear that,
friends.
Pat Den? You fuck. The fuck out of here, you fucking lib, you California living motherfucker. He's my best friend.
If it helps, Pat hung out with us on our birthday this year.
On both our birthdays. This is actually this year because of Pat Den visiting. They go to see Dropkick on fucking St. Patty's, but this
this?
year it wasn't actually on St. Patty's. But you guys went to the city for St. Patty's. Thank God I didn't know. I would have fucking died.
Are you going to
No.
St. Patty's for Asbury or Dropkick?
Yeah, probably because Flogamolly's playing.
All right.
I've never seen them live.
Okay.
So, well, I've saw them at Warped Tour, but that's so
Yeah,
long
yeah.
ago. I didn't even like them back then.
Carry on, Dave.
What was I saying? Yeah, well, this year we had a podcast with Pat Den, and it actually went into like past midnight. So that was technically the first time we ever hung out on our birthdays. Me and Keith have been friends since I was a sophomore. He was a freshman.
That's weird because you guys are both friends with my fucking stepbrother, and I remember you when I was like maybe 10.
Oh yeah, all right. So clear this up, okay? Because at the
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is a good thing to bring up.
at the Super Bowl party, Dan was like, "Yeah, dude, your buddy Pat's or my buddy Pat's coming over." He was like, "Almost your stepbrother or something."
My stepbrother is Sean. I remember both of you.
No, Sean.
No. I'm learning this now, but what you said to me was like he almost was your stepbrother.
Was I drunk?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
So I'm like, oh,
I didn't mean that. I meant Sean's stepbrother.
So I remember being like, oh, so I guess like my
dad
dad
was
and his
banging your
mom.
mom?
Yeah, so that's what I thought.
I don't think so. I can ask him. I want to check.
By the way,
I heard.
My dad's
May 12th.
Yeah, we'll
Your dad-
talk. We gotta talk about stuff after too. I got some big news coming up.
All right, good shit. Too big to be in the
So,
podcast?
yeah, when I first-
It's
I'm like-
too big to be in the podcast?
No, it's just I don't want to bore
big?
I don't
Too
want
big?
to bore the fans. You know, it's business talk. All 4 of them. I see someone saying something.
I can't believe you snorted tea. All right, so continue on.
But yeah, I was like, all right, so I guess like my dad was banging his mom or something. Like, nice to meet you, man. Like, what's going on? Thanks for making this fucking awkward,
That's how I
fudge.
introduce myself to everybody.
Yeah, and then I guess that's not.
My
So,
mom banged your dad. I'm Pat.
so you were just friends with Shunk?
No,
I'm
stepbrother.
So you was Shunk that
You
brother.
had green hair.
No, I know that, but you were Shunk's that
I
brother.
was Shung's that brother.
Okay, so that's where.
Father? Father or mother?
My dad is married to Shung's mom. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what confused me because I'm like, oh, man, like this is so awkward. Like, now I get it.
No, I remember both of you when I was like fucking like 10. Like, and here I am with a box of Twisted Tea.
Here we are.
Box
Evaluate my
OT.
fucking life.
I would like to call it from now. Actually, you know what? I came up with a name for the podcast episode. Box OT.
I was gonna go with stripper fart, but
Well, you haven't heard the mega clit story yet. We'll get to that.
Mega Clit actually might.
Yeah.
you still talk to Sean?
Now and again, man.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing. I just heard he became like a chemistry teacher. He was like, smart as fuck, dude. Like,
Super
even back
smart.
in the day.
I thought he was a fucking what's the guy that like, oh, lift push-ups, do it more, you douchebag. You're not lifting enough. With the people that personal trainer. I thought he was a personal trainer.
Maybe for
I
like
thought he was like a priest.
for Jesus, he's a personal Jesus trainer.
Well, he loves God. That's
yeah.
we know that.
But no, he was always smart as fuck, dude. He would like get high as hell and do his like physics homework. I remember when I was like 10.
Yeah.
Like I threw my socks out the last time I got high. So like that's the
I remember me and Sean, me and your stepbrother used to hang out a lot. Me and Sean were very, very good friends. I actually, I'm starting to remember it now that we're thinking about it, like we're talking about it. I definitely remember him trying to get me high all the time, man.
Oh, but dude, there's high
like,
shit all the time.
But like back then, I was like, I don't know, because I was like, we hung out during high school and shit. But fucking, I wish I did.
He once got me high in the middle of the woods and was like, all right, dude, close your eyes. And then spun me around like 4 times. He was like, all right, dude, how do we get out of here? I was like, oh, no. Oh, God, I hope you know.
I'm sure Sean wouldn't appreciate this story right now.
Yeah, we probably
he's like
shouldn't
a
be talking about
father
that,
and
huh?
like 30.
But he's not going to listen.
Yeah. There we
Well,
go.
he knows the podcast exists. I'm pretty sure he's commented.
I once
about
ratted him out to his mom about having a weed plant in the forest.
I bet, dude, I went with him to go check on it. I know exactly where it used to be. I can walk you to where that weed plant used to be right now.
And if you listen, Sean, I'm sorry. It
Fucking narc.
I know. I was like, I was 10. Weed was evil. Blame Dare. Blame the Dare program for teaching me that marijuana.
Weed
was
ain't
the
evil
devil.
anymore. It's the best fucking thing on this planet. I'll tell you what.
I like drinking more.
See, but it destroys you. It makes you feel like shit. Weed just fucking makes you happy and sleepy.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I get weed hungover, man.
Pain is weakness
that?
leaving the body. So
What say it again?
It's a pain is weakness leaving the body. So it's fucking hangovers. It builds character.
I'm just beating the shit out
Shitty
of that
character
hangover.
that you shouldn't be, but
He's gonna drink out his box. Take a shot at me, Keith. Do fucking something, you fucking prick. I can't believe you snorted tea. That was awesome.
Why'd you say
I was like,
times, Dan?
I was like, I bought my buddy here, and he's, he can't even drink alcohol. He's getting it all over the floor. But you're like, nah, man, he snorted it. I taped the whole thing, and I'm like, where was I?
The floor is fucked. There's paint all over it.
Oh, yeah, this floor's been fucked since Jump Street. I'm already over it. I mean, this is my house, right?
What's your room?
We'll give it that. That's enough. Remember, I walked in the other day, Kristen, like, she wasn't part-time, but apparently she was drunk. I couldn't even know. She's like, hey, Fudge. I'm like, so how's my house doing? And she just looks at me like, I'm like, so what's up? How's my house?
You all right, bro?
No awkward silence, just a shot.
oh, I'm good. I'm ready to roll.
Oh, I'm
Caffeine
not.
will keep you going.
I'm going to go to bed. You guys polish this off? Call it a day?
Do you really want us to just be by ourselves doing this?
Nah, I'm fine. I'll figure it out.
It might get weird.
Yeah, it'll get weird.
I'm cool.
And that was the case. If you actually left it with the bed, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened right now. I would be like, okay, I'm by myself with the guest.
Yo.
I'm going to get heinously drunk and let the guests take over. That's what would happen.
Yeah, no shit, get wild.
Breaking that particle board over
You would
something
lose,
there. Laminate.
lose lots of followers.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Lose lots of followers?
Lose lots
It's
of
okay. 90% of them are bots. Are you guys bots? I see you, you bots.
Oh, they must be stripper bots.
Do you guys do spin the hooker on the trolley
It's an impressive
and fart
dance
in
move.
mouths of people that give you dollars?
Dude, so when we make our music video,
That's such a good idea.
We'll do
we
that.
decided we're gonna make a rap. Oh, well, I'll make the rap song. And I'll write the lyrics and the verse and the chorus. I'll write it all. Keith will just pretend to rap it, but we're gonna make a rap video. I already got my motif. All right, I'm gonna have a headband and I'm gonna have a gun in the headband. So like motherfuckers know I'm coming hard.
You should have a Newport 100 being smoked in the barrel.
true that too.
Gangsta, yo, bees up.
Dude, I'm gonna packing Newports on the right, my 9mm on the left, dog.
You have to make like a fucking chorus about like fucking getting fart in mouth, and then like the video would just be like someone like spin around.
Some hooker. And then,
I'm a fart in your mouth.
right before Pat goes to the military and they Google his ass, we'll just have him like right there, like just like a pretend spray fart in his mouth. Like,
It was right in
R.
my
Kelly
mouth.
can fart my dinner tonight.
For real.
Did you
spray
let
fart.
me ask you this. This might be fucked up because I'm kind of like,
Do what
I'm
you gotta do,
throwing
yo.
you in the hot chair right now.
Do what you gotta do.
Did you like go to the bathroom, wash your mouth out?
No.
Ooh, that might even be worse. Man.
No,
I'd
dude.
rather go find a puddle in the street.
I just carry on with my dollar spending night and found a stripper that wasn't gonna fart in my mouth.
I would be like,
Did you
bartender.
get jerked off at some point?
No,
She owes you a handy after that.
all right. If I can find the woman, if the woman that farted in my mouth is a listener to the Shots for Like podcast,
But she's probably dead.
I want you to know that you owe me a hand job. If you're not dead, and if you are dead, you owe me a hand job still. So wherever you are,
You'd have bang a corpse hand?
I literally would have been like fucking
corpse hand, regular
bartender lady,
Bang a
ever
corpse.
clear.
hand. bartender lady.
No, juice bar, full nude, bro.
Oh,
You don't
you're
know.
fucked. You were in a situation there.
Well, he was 18 too, so he's all you get.
I watched it in slow
You can't
motion.
be 18 in a strip club unless it's a full nude.
Full
Well,
nude,
that's
yeah.
that's the thing. Like that's the way. That's like what's kind of cool about New Jersey because if you're 18, you're like, oh my god, my friend's gonna take me to
That's
a strip
so
club.
dumb, though.
Oh my god, and you go and you're like, there's pussy and butthole in my face, and I'm 18. But like normally you're like, oh, I got to wait till I'm 21 to go to a bar or whatever, and this and that.
true.
But then you go to a strip club when you're 21, and it's like they can't even legally technically take their tops off. It's like, what am I even fucking doing here? But you're 18.
18.
Juice bar. I remember I was fucking 20. The first strip club I ever went to was my brother's bachelor party. And
Bachelor parties don't count.
Did she fart in
I'm
your
not
mouth?
going to do coke anymore. Bachelor parties don't count. So we go down, and the strip club we were going into was actually a 21 and over. It had alcohol and everything. You know, no, we bought our own beer in. Now I'm confused. It might have been a bring your own beer, but it was a bring your own beer.
I don't
for
think
sure.
they
And
give
it
a
wa-
fuck then.
Well, here's the deal. It was Atlantic City. It was bring your own beer. But I think they still had a 21 and over policy because it was like Atlantic City and shit. You know what I mean? But I was 20 at the time. But it was a bachelor party. But it was literally only like my brother, his best man, my dad, and me. And maybe one other person. Like a lot of people couldn't afford to go to AC, so it was a very small bachelor party. But it was a lot of fun. But I just remember the big, gigantic black bouncer that could snap me in half. He looks at my ID, looks at me, then looks at my dad, and he's like, "All right," and he gave me the wristband to go in. So I was 20. This is like my first time. I mean, I've underage drank obviously a bunch, but this is my first time. Like 1, being in a strip club, 2, drinking in public, and 3, just like a combination of like party. Like my dad, like booze, tits, all of my face, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Did you get your mouth farts?
With my 3-inch fucking
no
hard
mouth
on.
farts, no hand jobs, no nothing. But I can tell you, like, it was just so cool because it was a bring your own beer. So and then they had the girls that like weren't full blown hookers, but they looked good with like bikinis, and they would walk around. You tip $1, they bring you your beer. You tell the number. You'd store your beer in like a cooler, and you'd give them the number. They'd bring you your booze while you were
Right.
fucking watching the horse or whatever. But my dad will. This is a fact, and he'll be listening. He does
is
not pay the hookers. So this is my
Strippers,
first.
Dan.
Nah, I mean,
The hookers.
and there's no disrespect, okay? If I was a woman, I'd be blowing everybody for money because I'd be rich.
Yeah,
I'd be giving the best blowjobs.
You're
There's no
a dude
disrespect.
and you
with
blow
me.
enough people for money.
That's I'm sorry, babe. She's downstairs.
Close your eyes and grab my titty. It's just like a bro. Let's go.
I did. They are kind of large.
Little
They're still
hairy,
live users.
no big deal.
I got orangutan. For the live users, real quick. They're hairy.
They're pretty hairy.
It's like you can take a pee.
All that tea, dude. It's that caffeine that's fucking you, man.
Wow, I look fat. The camera adds like 40 pounds.
Yeah, you say that.
So every
does
time
my bicep look bigger?
I definitely got biceps though. I'm definitely
my
jacked.
bicep look 40 pounds
All right.
bigger.
All right.
Huh?
All right. What? Okay. All right. So yeah. So
I look cooler because I have a tattoo.
I'm in this. I'm in this strip club for my brother's bachelor party, and I'm hanging out with my dad because my brother and his best man, like his best man's like, you know, who knows, like making him do shit. I think they paid the money to like have that stripper like fucking do that like vagina in the face thing or whatever. But so I'm sitting with my dad. So every time we're at the pool, and it was a nice place. They had like these big, like nice, like they had to be like $300-400, like really nice chairs. They had
Were they
like,
red?
I don't remember the color, but they had like 20 or 25. I'm like, it was a nice fucking place, decent cover charge and stuff.
For a strip club.
Well, no. Like this was a nice place. It really was. So we're sitting in these nice chairs, and then, like I said, first time drinking out in public. Yeah, first time drinking out in public. First time at a strip club. So you know the strippers are starting to come around. You know how it goes. You're at the pole. The strippers come around. You give them some money. They throw their butthole in your face if you're lucky, and you move on with your life. So every time the hooker comes around, my dad looks at me, looks at her, looks back at me. He's like, pay the woman. My dad does not, dude, even my mom, I remember, I will never forget this line that came out of my mom's mouth. My mom's like, yeah, no, your father, he won't give the money.
Smokes, let's go.
Smokes right now.
Trevor t-shirt, let's go.
My mom literally said to me that my father will not give money to strippers. I don't know what the deal is. He might be mad that I'm saying this on the podcast. But he was yelling at me like 3 days ago. He's like, I'm your only fucking fan. Don't be late on the morning after pill. Why is that fucking kid crying? So, I get, you know, what are you going to do?
We were a little late. The morning after pill was probably quick, too. We should just went longer.
It was only like 40 minutes, man.
We didn't fucking do anything afterwards.
We got hammered, went in your garage, and cut wood with a saw.
For like 5 minutes, you're like, I'm going home.
What has happened to your box of tea, dude?
Well, you gotta push it when it gets low. Right?
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to start off. I'm going to say this. I'm really happy we're not giving you shots.
I'd probably be fucked.
Yeah, no, don't.
You should probably give me a shot,
If
though.
you could,
Now that you mentioned
if you could maintain the bag of tea, I don't even care. Like if we get home and then you're in the bathroom yakking, that's all good. I don't. You know what? I think the live viewers have got enough, and I'm going to switch to just a normal video, but fuck them.
Who's commenting? Is it like Kristen like, you motherfucker, I'm at work. You're talking about strip clubs.
I didn't pay to get
It's Pat Den the whole time.
Was it? Oh wait, don't hang up yet. What's that dick saying?
We had like 2 viewers. It was terrible.
I know, but if Pat Den was on there, we could talk shit to him.
I don't really know. I guess my girlfriend was watching because I just saw a quick text. She's like, titties? What? What are you going to do?
Titties.
So you guys talk. We're recording here, and I'm not going to...
No. Butthole and fart. Tell her butthole and fart.
I mean, they can hear you, man. I can hear you. We're good. If they can't, fuck them, right?
Unless you pay.
Ugh. My nose like bleeding over here. Imagine if I did coke still. Look at my nose.
What do you mean? You've never done coke?
Yeah, not once. Yeah.
Not once, not never.
Never again.
Snow thrower.
Never forget.
Window thrower.
blower.
He's a window
You
thrower.
said snow thrower and window thrower.
Or snow blower, window thrower.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
We mixed them up. We both mixed them up.
What you gonna do? We're only now. I could have swore we were at like 50 minutes. I was like, man, this shit's cruising. Now we're like an hour and 10. I'm like, do we have anything left? I want to say
We
make a
got
clip for
tons
the
of
end.
things left, dude. We're good, man.
No, we got stuff.
golden.
I got some stuff left.
How about this? Everyone be quiet. Shh. We paused for 5 seconds. Who the fuck cares? Fuck them, right? They're gonna listen.
I didn't even actually pause. We just stopped. Well, Pat, don't wait, man. You got.
All right, you want to hear Mega Clit? I'll tell Mega Clit.
No, well, I mean, we can do whatever you want. If you want to go make a clip, let's go make a clip.
All right, we'll go mega clit.
Yeah, then we'll get the strippers out of the way.
All right, now the strippers.
Yeah, we'll get all the whore stories out of the way.
Yeah.
We have a full whore podcast.
Pour shot. Take a shot during Mega Clip, man.
So good for him.
I'm gonna call this episode Mega Clip.
Mega
Is that okay?
clit. Mega clit's a good name. All right, so before we get into this, I want anyone who is listening to this to take a moment to Google large clit.
Oh, I got you.
Keith's got it. Just give it a second here.
Holy
Finn has got
Snapchat.
it.
I guess people like your snap, huh?
Yeah, well.
Oh, you don't need to take a second. You can continue on with Mega Clip.
I can continue on.
Yeah,
Mega
you're
Clit?
good.
All right. So, several years ago, I was hooking up with a young woman in my driveway.
How young was she?
Old enough to not put me in prison. Yeah, that's the fuck I'm saying. All right, hold on.
You hooked up with a
no,
dude?
No. Hold on. Let me tell Mega
Oh,
Clit.
wait, what happened? You just said, oh, God, what am I looking
Let me tell Mega Clit, and then we'll get to this. Okay. So.
All right, now I know why you're freaking out. I was like, why is Keith freaking out? Like,
Yeah.
what did I miss?
No.
And then I realized you showed me your Google search.
Google
and now,
large clitoris. Okay, but so I was hooking up with this girl in my driveway in her car, and may I say phenomenal tits, and it is a shame that these things were wasted. But so I was rubbing her. What should we call it, business end, just to keep consistent.
Yeah, you're
with the
going
stripper story?
downstairs.
You're
seeing
so I
what's up.
was rubbing that over the pants, and I felt this bump, and I'm like, okay, maybe just like the hem of her pants, or like I rationalized in some way, I'm like whatever. Like,
You don't fuck
I
up.
tried to go down, and she was like, no. I'm like, okay, like no big deal, whatever, girl.
Oh, the poor girl. She's all fucking self-conscious about her.
We'll get to her disposition or
Her
fucking
penis.
Yeah.
And before we get to like the climax here, do you think her Mega Clit is bigger than a soft Irish wiener?
I want any.
According to Google Images, it's possible.
Yeah. I want.
What I saw, I want to say yes.
I want any user out there to pull a quarter out of your pocket, to look at the quarter, and then to take your finger and make roughly half an inch from the thumb to the pointer finger, and that is about the size of a Mega Clit. Yeah, we're gonna sit on that for a second.
Hold on. Was it sticking out like a small
Oh,
penis?
it was sticking the fuck out. But hold on, this is the first night that I was hooking up with her, and I didn't know that the Mega Clit was the Mega Clit because I was feeling it over the pants. I thought maybe it was just some like weird hem in the pants or whatever. I rationalized in some way.
Oh, it's a weird.
Oh yeah, no, it's a weird fucking
It's a
hem.
weird hem.
But then she came back another day, and we're hooking up, and she's at my house, and I stick my hand down her pants, and I'm usually pretty good at navigating awkward situations, but once I got down there, I stopped and I froze with my hand.
Pat.
With my hand on
That
this
poor girl,
very-
man. You made her
I'm
feel like shit.
fucking sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I
I
spent
dodged the shit out of that though.
What was it?
it was a spit
Projectile.
blob. But
fucking-
He's got a box of tea, man.
yeah,
I
what
don't
am I
even
gonna do?
I fucking kneeled
His
that.
hands. He's like
Oh, take a
fucking
pic-
Evil Dead over here. Yeah, I
Take
know.
a picture of that.
Oh, can you take a picture of him? Because my phone's recording, and send me that picture.
Why are we recording?
but
Because for Instagram, I'm
Hey,
gonna
well,
post
here.
a video later.
but
Get used to this, bro. Okay, get up to speed.
I don't care.
yeah.
Yeah.
I stuck my hand down her pants.
Pat, put the box like that.
Like that. Is that where we're at? Okay.
Look at me. Send that to me. Okay. So this poor girl that you destroyed her self-esteem.
She was super nice too. Super nice.
That's the picture. That's the picture.
She was super.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to this podcast. So this poor girl.
And she was a super nice girl. And I stuck my hand down her pants for the first time ever in this moment of ecstasy. And I find my fingers touching this little Everest at the top of her fucking vagina. And I stop. And I freeze.
Oh my god. So what?
I don't.
So when you froze, what did this poor girl do?
She
Teared
sat
up.
there, as I sat there with my hand on this very extraordinarily large clitoris.
Dude, that's why she stopped you the first date, man.
How the
No
fuck was that?
shit.
That's like okay. Hold on. If I had a micro penis, I would warn a girl before she went down there. I'd be like, hey, my tiny little dick is really, really, really.
See, grower, not a shower, man. I'm just like for a one night stand. There's no way I'm just letting some girl go downstairs
Now-
so I have a boner.
now
You
is
know what
that-
I mean?
how's
I'm
that-
Irish though. That's just me.
Isn't that like a thing now? Like the clit? Is it like there's like a
mega clit.
yeah? So like when you're a fucking kid or whatever in the womb, Is there like a position where it's like, all right, you might be a boy or a girl and you can't figure it out, so you just start doing fucking both and you pop the fuck out? There's something like that.
I have no idea what you're saying right now.
I'm not a biologist, and my fucking lab is.
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
Like either way,
right before like you're not just automatically a boy or girl. Like when you're fucking.
No, there is a range of.
You're talking about development like before fetus.
Yeah.
Okay, because you made it
Prenatal
seem
development.
like a fucking
well,
baby coming out of a cunt. Like I was like, a vagina or a dick doesn't develop during birth, Keith.
Yeah, well, I'm a drunk. You get it? That's what's going on.
I don't get it. That's why I'm trying to clarify.
So clarification,
You gotta figure it out, man.
So the
There's a
megaclit has something to do with like the development of like a fetus deciding what does it like the sperm in the fucking egg hit?
No,
and then,
there's like a.
the chromosomes do their thing and it's like male or female right there.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like in the middle, and then it's all like,
There is,
you know what? Fuck it, let's go this way. We're switching sides.
Yeah. No,
And you
you're
just
right.
got-
There is
just
a
got a little
We
fucking-
got enough video, I can tell you that.
Oh, by the way, Pat then said, sorry to interrupt Pat. He doesn't even read comments. What a ripoff. Fucking faggot loser Yankee hat. I added that last part in, but he said, he doesn't even read the comments. What a ripoff.
Dude, you know how much time it would take to fucking sit there and read the comments?
It's true. It's true.
It's cool.
Tell
man.
me he's fucking Asian.
No, I just said I know he's a dick.
Tell meaning me, you fucking jerk. Tell him his penis is surprisingly smaller than mine because he's Asian and Irish.
Mega clit.
He's got the worst of both worlds. Tell him that his mega clit, well, the girl
eclipses your micro penis.
Asian penis.
Okay, I got.
I know he is a dick. Dan is gay. Fuck
I'm now
Dan.
texting Pat Den.
Fuck
Something
Dan.
about small dick mega clit.
Oh my god, you're such a dick. All right, so this poor girl, I'm just here to say, Jake, you suck, whatever.
Poor girl.
All right,
sitting
so
on my
you
couch.
freeze when this girl's mini cock
Hold on.
falls into your fingertips. What do you do?
I'm gonna paint the imagery. So we're in my downstairs.
How small of a paintbrush do you need? Or how big of a paintbrush?
I guess that's relative to your hand size. But as I sat there in my downstairs studio apartment at my mom's house, sticking my hands down this girl's pants with a fire blazing on a winter evening, I touched this
Fucking better not crowd.
this mountain. I touched a mountain of
Clit.
clitoris, a clitorati
that's
mountain.
right. You be happy with Uncle Fudge. You got me again.
Yeah, I think
that shit happens, nigga.
he probably hurt himself again. He's a fucking retard.
Maybe he is in some pain because I just went to go pick him up and he growled. So
Yeah, he can't handle a floor. It's so slippery. He's just rolling in the walls and shit. Anyway, so Mount Everest, you're on top of Mount Everest.
Mount Everest of
Mount
clit.
clitoris. Once my hand got down there, I stopped and I froze, and I no longer was attempting to pleasure whatever was going on down there.
So what did this poor girl do? What was her reaction?
She asked me penny for my thoughts.
What she has? What she said?
Penny for your thoughts. As I sat there with my hand on her extremely large clitoris, and I stuttered. And I don't usually stutter. I can navigate an awkward situation. And then
How old are you now?
I'm 25.
How old were you then?
Maybe 19, 20. And then I thought maybe, and then I said maybe,
24. This was 3 months ago.
It was last week. She's probably listening.
and then I said maybe I should leave. And then I remembered I was at my house.
Oh my god! You said maybe you should leave.
I was, dude.
You said, dude, are you kidding me? You
Keith.
destroyed this poor girl.
Google that again.
No, I'm cool,
No,
man.
I don't
Yeah.
want.
All right, to my listeners.
Dude, this is terrible, Pat.
What do you want me to do? I was fucking shocked.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Dan. I say,
Yeah, Dan.
screw the broad. She's getting all mad at him. You know?
And she was super nice about it. And she
You're like, yeah, all right.
No. She immediately teared up when you left. She immediately started crying when you
left. I couldn't leave. I was at my fucking house. I
No,
forgot I was
her.
at my house.
So did she leave?
Yeah, she fucking left.
You didn't even give her the courtesy bang and be like, all right, let me just move that out of the way and then. Like,
Could you Keith? I want you to look me in the face.
Let me ask you like
Could
this.
you do that? Look at me. Answer,
Pat,
Keith.
I'd have to see that personal
No,
one.
Google
Wait,
and look at me and
You
tell me.
said, yo. You said she's a good-looking girl, right?
Sure.
Says she has some sweet fucking tits.
Yeah.
So is this like a hermaphrodite situation where the dick is like getting in the way of you, like in the middle of...
Dan, Google large clitoris right now.
Dude,
Google large.
You know what?
clitoris.
Let's call her.
I hope you don't have this.
I don't have
photo.
her
All
freaking
right.
number. Google large clitoris and tell me.
I honestly...
Would you continue? Tell me. No, look at it. Look at it on your phone and tell me if you continue. So all your users,
How large was it really?
just fucking Google it.
I don't want to put that in my Google search.
I bet you fucking don't. I didn't want to put it on my finger search.
No,
but I
no
did.
shame in my Google search. You know, there's all
Do it.
sorts of things.
So that way that every one of your listeners can Google it as well.
Do you think your decision now would be different from back then? 5 years ago.
Fuck to the no. Fuck to the no. It was shock. It was awe. It was amazement. And
you destroyed that poor
I didn't know
girl.
it existed.
You destroyed
I didn't
that
know it
poor
existed.
girl.
I probably
No.
didn't. I'm sorry, 'cause she was super cool. But for the love of
No,
God.
she pretended to be super cool.
No, she was cool as fuck.
She cried the whole ride home, Pat.
That's possible. But I had no idea that
I mean, thank you, broad, because it's a great story. I just feel bad for her.
I do too, because she was cool as fuck. But I had no idea she had a punching bag for her
You're
clitoris.
telling me you couldn't even titty fuck this poor broad just to make her feel a little bit better about
Yeah.
the fact that she had an Irish
That would
penis
make
for
her
a
feel
clitoris?
better.
Yeah, I should call
All right,
her.
I know I kind of have a dick. Just do something. Do something.
I kind of have it.
Do something
This
to me
might
that's
be the
not
most
going to be.
offensive thing we've done yet, dude.
Dan, I want you to Google.
Yeah.
Dan, Google large clitoris right now.
I'm not putting
do
that
it.
in my Google
Put the
search.
dog down and Google large clitoris.
Didn't I Google that right though? I Googled mega clit.
You showed me like fucking hermaphrodite.
Just do it. No, Google
I got
large
you.
clitoris.
I got you.
And I want you and all the users listening to Google large clitoris if you are
No
listening.
one's listening, Pat.
To whoever's not listening, Google large clitoris and tell me if you continue.
YouTube video. That's probably not good.
No, just Google images.
Pull up the YouTube video. That might be.
No, because it's YouTube. Video. Go check out these hot bras, and it's just like some dude falling in a puddle. You know what I'm saying? Because can't show nudity.
Yeah, all right. Well, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's YouTube watch. So what? So when you said she was cool, what exactly? Like how exactly? So you were getting. I interrupted you a lot. So your hands went down the pants. You,
Oh, no.
You felt this mini.
Yeah,
dick.
are you gonna continue, Keith?
I'm putting a video up.
Of a mega clit?
It's
I don't
This
want to
is
see
great.
what I do, but
okay.
you just lose it. I don't even know what's happening yet.
Large clitoris masturbation with fleshlight.
Wow.
What?
Let's all take a moment.
I
to
am
reflect on
already
that
upset.
possibility.
Lift it up. I can't. Oh, I don't. Why am I asking you to see this?
I thought that's an extra stench.
Look at the
Put it in the mic. Dude, that's.
It's a fucking penis.
It had a head and everything.
Okay, so the tip of your goddamn head is the same as a clit, just
How long
larger.
do I keep this going for?
You should probably.
You should stop
Stop
it
what
as
you're
soon as
doing.
possible because my dick may never work.
She's really getting into it now. Though.
It's so gross. It's so
Yeah.
It's so black too. Her clit was not like that, was it?
1/3 of that. You forgot she's fucking with a flashlight.
That's a hermaphrodite. That's a
She's
small dick, dude.
Fucking
That's
her clitoris with a fucking flashlight. So
Thank God
imagine
that's
1/3
over.
of that.
That was
That's even surprising enough.
Did it look like a penis?
I didn't get far enough to even see it. I froze.
I would have been like, all right, let me see.
I need a shot. I need it. Let me see. I need a fucking shot, man. This
What's
is
that?
terrible.
That Ron White skit. He's like, every man wants to see a titty, right? So I was in some strip club. This bitch had no teeth, and she was kind of overweight. And she's like, "You want to see my tits?" And I went, "Yeah, all right." Looked down for about 10 seconds. Went, All right, that's enough. Rolling back up.
Back up.
Oh God, we gotta change subject here, boys.
All right, what do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I feel pretty bad for Mega Clit.
Me too. She's a sweet girl. All right,
Well, we got our first live porn on the.
I have a
We watched
blood.
our first live porn on.
I have
the
a
podcast.
blood
What's on
orgy
the
story.
blood?
Yeah, my nose is bleeding, man. Allergies, dude.
Doing
I used
coke?
to- I wish. You guys would not get a word in. I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom.
I mean, what do we follow up? Mega Clit
I have a PCP masturbation story.
Why'd you hold on? How
want-
does Mega Clip beat this?
It doesn't. This is the best story I probably have.
All right, cheers.
I'm fucked up right now. I don't even know how I'm gonna have sex again, man.
Never.
That was just a small, weird black penis. That wasn't a clit.
That was a fucking clitoris. It's called a pubis.
They don't make small black penises, dude.
Yeah, no. He's
Look to
right.
your back
Yeah.
left.
Actually, an exact,
Let's not that. Let's
exact conversation with my girlfriend today. Not that she was dealing with small black penises, but somebody she knows was dealing with small black penises.
Was it Darrell Revis?
They told her, and she told me, small black penises exist. But that was just a penis, dude. That was not a fucking clit.
But that is
This thing was circumcised. What you just showed me, Keith, he leaves the room. What Keith just showed me was a small circumcised black penis going into a fucking fleshlight. It was not a clit.
No, it was a clit. It's called a pubis. The fucking head of
A
your
pubis
dick.
is the space. No. I know what a pubis is. Stop, Pat. A pubis is the space above the vagina or the penis. That's what a pubis is.
A pubis is the head of your penis.
No. A pubis with a B.
Pubis.
Is the head of a penis called a pubis?
Pubis.
You
Or
sure about
clitoris. It's the same thing. That fucking ending of nerves.
So it's like a really with the skin though and the shaft. There's no
Yeah,
shaft
it's large
to a
as
clitoris.
shit.
There's no shaft to a clitoris.
that goes back to what Keith
There's
was
no
saying.
shaft to a clitoris.
It goes back to what Keith was saying. That you have this crazy genetic expression of fucking what you are.
And if I know anything,
If he knows anything, it is crazy large.
It's a Google video of a small black dick in a fleshlight
All right, we'll move on. You want to hear about the guy that jacked off on PCP?
that you jacked off.
I didn't jack off on PCP. I've never done PCP. But do you want to hear the jacked off on
Did you
PCP?
jack him off?
I bought my
No,
mama
I-
house,
Why would I?
spent the rest on PCP.
Yes, I want to hear about the guy jerking off on PCP.
Yes,
All
they
right.
deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. I
A
got
fucking shark ate me. All right, get a shot, Renato. Let's do a shot because I need to be.
I just did.
I
one.
didn't.
Where the fuck were you?
I think I did one with you. I poured
you
another.
didn't.
I poured another one. You just went to the bathroom, fuckhole. Get ready to go. I can't handle Pat, dude. He's got small dicks and PCP jerk off stories, man. I'm losing my
Spent
shit.
the rest on PCP.
I got enough
She
Newports.
Larry.
to
Loves
last me
his
a-
mom. Loves PCP. What was his name?
Ashley Larry,
Was
baby.
it? No, it was Ashley.
Actually,
Larry.
I got
It was-
enough Newports to last me and my family for the rest of my life. Brr, brr, I'm rich, bitch.
No, it was Ashley Larry. It was
Leonard Washington?
no, it wasn't Larry Washington.
Leonard
It was
Washington.
He was the guy with the eye patch.
Oh, fucking,
He rolled.
I
the snake
just
eyes.
watched this. I just watched
rolled-
this.
Three
fucking-
snake eyes in a row.
Shit with the...
Fuck, come on! I just watched this too.
You know, if we would get some fucking emails, somebody would help us out.
Yeah. People.
Fans need to help us out. It's only Mike Mena like once every 2 months.
Washington.
Thanks, Mike.
Fuck.
All right, well, we'll move on.
right,
Didn't you have a story about someone jerking off on PCP?
All right, fine. Okay. So the PCP masturbation story.
Pornhub's first thing.
All right, so we're going to start with the character introduction. So I have worked at the New York Renaissance Fair for roughly 10 years.
You must see some weird.
I have seen some weird fucking shit. But
This means you caught somebody jerking off in the Renaissance
nah,
Fair. This
better than that. So
is- What's better than that? Am I right?
I'll tell you. Okay, so we had this guy named George. George would smoke
George already sounds like an asshole.
George would smoke angel dust and recede into his trailer for fucking 2 days straight and hook up a laser light show with techno and smoke screen and just fucking blast it. For
Are you
2
coming on my podcast and fucking with me?
No,
right now?
I promise you this is real. I was like 15 when this was going on. he would blast techno for days straight, high on angel dust, and just fucking boogie out.
Get in the
trailer.
mic. Get in the mic.
And he would boogie out his trailer high on angel dust for days. So one time, we had this this girl. Her name was.
I'm losing it already. You're not even to the climax yet.
Her name was. We'll call her A because just in case she ever hears, she'd be mad as shit. So
Yo, AA Ron.
AA Ron. AA Ron's a
Fuck it
whore.
up, AA Ron.
I've seen AA Ron literally and visibly suck dick in public. So one day.
So it's a broad that starts with an A who works at Renaissance Fair and blows people.
That's exactly right. One day,
Very discreet.
She was having meaningful intercourse with a gentleman in a coffin in a haunted house at the Renaissance Fair. And once we all ran to the fucking goddamn camera room to watch because we were laughing at it because we heard it. And once that ended, she came out. And this young gentleman, we'll call him S.
It's S and A.
S and A, yeah. S, after A was done sucking some other dude's dick, was going on about how he has a large dick, and A was like, let me see your dick, and he pulled it out and she started
How big
jacking.
was her clit, though?
I didn't see her clit. But she was jerking off this dude and sucking it in front of a room full of people
Freaking
just to
dog.
get this
Really?
dude hard. Yeah. But on the orders of this dude that worked there just to because he wanted to measure. He was literally sitting there with a measuring tape trying to measure his cock because he's aggressively homosexual. So as this dude gets an erection, it gets weird.
The guy
It gets
measuring
weird.
is aggressively
Yeah,
homosexual.
yeah.
I get it. But
So-
you made a weird face.
yeah.
You're like,
So-
where am I?
This,
So
this
dude
whole
gets this-
thing is weird.
I was raised here on
The
one.
whole
so-
thing's been fucked since Jump Street, dude.
Yeah.
Catch up, bro. He's talking about large.
I got it. It's cool.
Talking about clitorises
Continue.
that are bigger than my dick, dude, and you're freaking out about somebody getting jerked off in public?
No, I'm just,
So the dude gets an erection and he measures it and he's the winner of the night at the moment. But then George comes in high on angel dust. And George is...
Now, does angel dust give you an extra inch?
I don't know what angel dust exactly does. But George was
Hey, or some angel dust, quick.
George was determined to prove
You
that
would
his
think
dick...
Irishmen would like angel dust. All right, so George pops in high in angel dust.
George wants everyone to know that his dick is the best dick. So George
George is probably wrong.
is high on angel dust and he wants everyone to know. So as this is occurring, George walks into a corner and starts masturbating.
Like
in this
aggressively,
corner,
huh?
aggressively, like almost screaming at his fucking dick. And while he's looking at it,
That was
jacking
pretty
off.
good. That was a good velociraptor.
God.
So George is jacking
It doesn't
off.
clip.
Why not?
That's great. You don't clip when you do it.
He's clipped a little bit. I've caught him off.
So he's jacking off in the corner, talking to his dick.
While everyone's there.
Oh my God, he's talking. He's talking to his
He's
dick?
talking. He's on high in angel dust. Of course he's talking.
All
to
right,
his dick.
Let's slow it down. This is a really good story, so I'm gonna help you slow this down a little bit.
Okay.
You're at the
Slow it down.
Renaissance Fair. You're at the Renaissance Fair.
Yep.
You got somebody who's got a massive cock, and
Massive.
this
It was
girl
large.
is like, "Yo, I'll fucking do it." So how many people you got there?
24?
Rough number. So
24.
a little over 20.
Who says
Over
2
20.
dozen?
24? What the fuck you want?
Why the fuck not? You cook, right? Baker's dozen times
dozen,
by
yeah.
2. Relax, motherfucker. Okay,
Mulligan.
we got some stories over here. So you got between 20, 30. Shut the fuck up, Finn. You got between 20, 30
That's not what
people.
Baker's dozen is.
Can you? Baker's dozen is 12, right? 13. If
No,
you're
a
in
dozen is 12.
Yeah,
Dozen,
what's
Baker's
a
dozen 13, I think.
Yeah, it's
Or
not
is
done.
that a larger number? Whatever. All right, there's a lot of people watching this dude get his dick stroked to get hard so it can
All right,
be
yeah.
measured
All right,
while
so
it's doing the angel dust.
Let's break it down. Why did everybody decide to watch this guy get jerked off? I mean, why not, I guess, but...
Mostly, why not? I guess that's the best way to go with it. Why not?
And where were you in the Renaissance Fair at this point?
We were
A haunted
at the
house?
the haunted house.
And this girl was just fucking somebody in a coffin in a haunted house, right?
She has sucked a lot
Different
of
guy.
dick.
Different guy she was fucking.
Actually, as she started stroking the other dude's dick to get it hard, she was sitting on the dude that she just fucked lap, whose face was horrific. He was in total shock.
He was like, oh my God, I just fucked
He
this
was
bitch.
in total shock
Oh my
of what's-
goodness.
I have
what's
herpes.
occurring.
I have the fucking. The
You know
clap.
what? Let's just take a sec. You know what? Good for this girl, okay?
No, she
Everybody
gets it
slut
on.
shames too much.
No.
Let bras be sluts. Guys can be sluts. That's good for, you know.
Get it on?
Why not, man? Let's have some fun, right? The guy wants to get... Look at my massive cock. This girl's like, hey, I'll get it hard for you. Everybody's watching.
While she's sitting on the guy that she just got hard and
You know what? We don't want to shame
makes
too
sense.
much. It's fucking weird. I'm just trying to, like, make it a little bit more positive, I
All right,
guess.
no, that's
but-
fine. But okay, Yeah, that is the function of
So
what
it's
happens.
a party. So is there any drugs or alcohol going around? Not angel dust guy.
Yeah, there's Molly.
We're backing it up. We're not the angel dust guy.
All right, there's Molly, there's cocaine, there's fucking ecstasy,
You're
there's
leaving all this out. You're on a podcast here, buddy. Let's get into some detail.
No, here's the thing. He has to leave the drugs out, but
Why?
the broads.
Why?
They can't trace it back to me. I mean,
We're leaving his last name out. He's solid.
I was trying to make a joke. You fucked it up, Fudge. Getting all angry. You drinking scotch over there? Can't even let me finish your fucking joke.
You'll be getting angrier?
you fucking Mick.
You fucking Mick. You ruined the
Whoa.
joke.
Are you saying my dick's small?
Mick.
Yes.
Mick rhymes with
Because
dick,
you're
which rhymes
Because you're
with.
probably right, but you need to relax, okay? You need to relax.
All right. So Angel
Why
Dust.
didn't you start off with the drugs? Start off with the drugs. Take your time. Get the details.
I've lived this for so long that I can't. It's just I'm so ingrained. Okay, so everyone's on drugs. We're gonna go from a range from marijuana to obviously angel dust.
Where you been, man?
Why do you leave me behind, faggot? You didn't even
Because you're like,
fucking
let's
choose me.
take a shot. I'm like, oh, cool, and I do, and I look back.
No, that's not what happened. That's definitely not what happened. Pour a shot, you fucking asshole. Don't leave me out of a shot when you take a shot.
You're getting so
Okay?
mad. You're getting so mad.
I am getting mad.
Abusive
You want to get me
relationship.
madder?
He won't even let me
Do
make
you
a
want to
joke.
get me madder right now? Is that what you're looking to do? Is that what you're planning on doing?
No, sir.
No.
That's right. That's right. So talk about drugs, Pat.
Drugs.
And take a
Drugs,
shot.
okay.
I don't need your seltzer. I got my own.
Do you want me to talk about the blood orgy too?
Oh, God. I
Yeah,
got
but
All right.
finish this story.
We can't even finish this story.
I'm trying.
We're yelling fudge.
All right.
I
Okay,
can't.
fine. So everyone does drugs at the Renaissance Fair. Fucking shocker, right? Everyone's on either weed or fucking mushrooms or angel dust, as is the centerfold of the story.
As long as they're not drinking me, because that's just
that's just
disgusting.
So
As long as you don't have a large clit.
yeah. So we have a gentleman named George, high as fuck on angel dust. By the way, George is a fucking evil genius. The guy would take like the most insane mechanical like aspects from like snowblowers and like
Window
runners.
throwers.
And he would fuck them all into one little crazy contraption.
Maybe even 5 polar bear sheets.
5 polar bear sheets, whatever that fuck means. I don't know. But he was a genius. He was, but he was also high on angel dust. So everything he did was
That's
just
where it comes from, man. I'm not funny unless I have the liquor in me. The liquor is the thinking.
Key.
Can we all take a moment to drink for George Leahy? For Mr. Leahy? Just take a second, everybody.
Oh man, I don't know if I've lost anyone in my life more important.
You have not. You have not. And if you're out there,
Yo, my brother died. That's funny. That's comedy, people. Don't feel bad. Leahy's dead. Somebody feel bad
Jim
about
Leahy,
that.
man.
Jim Leahy. Jim
Okay,
Leahy,
rest
everybody.
in peace, the man of the liquor, the man of his word.
The liquor.
I'm speechless. Keep going.
All right, so,
All right, so everybody's on drugs.
All
And
right.
this guy's got a huge cock.
No,
Dude's
one
jerking
guy
off in the corner 'cause
George
he wants
does
to
not have
pop.
a huge cock.
right, but he's on.
We're not
he's-
talking about Jorge. We're talking about the other guy getting jerked off, and then that girl
we
sitting
are
in the
though.
guy's lap who
No,
got.
we are though. Yeah, he's in the corner jerking off.
Jorge's getting jacked off, and this one guy comes up.
No,
and says,
no, Jorge's the George. I'm saying Jorge because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
He's talking to his dick on angel dust.
That hasn't happened yet. So okay,
All right,
all right. We'll say his name, Scott.
we got a reboot. I like
Yeah.
reboot.
Scott was getting his dick jacked off by a chick named
Good
A.
for Scott.
While A was sitting on the dude's lap that she just
Correct.
fucked. And this gentleman by the name of C comes up with a tape measurer as they're measuring his cock.
This guy's super.
It's gay
You're
as
filling the way. I like
fuck.
it.
So he-
Really loves cock. And
Loves-
good for him, man. Get as
loves
much
cock.
cock as you can fucking get, C.
So much that he's putting a numeric value to how much cock there is.
Well, you know.
And George says, "Well, you think that's a lot of cock?" And he recedes, Jorge recedes into a corner, high on angel dust, and starts fucking beating off his flaccid penis while talking to it, trying to get
What
it
was
hard.
he saying to it? What was he saying to his?
What is
It was, "Come on, let's go!" Like he was encouraging his penis to
Oh
get hard,
no.
so that he could.
So he
beat-
wasn't even like, oh yeah, daddy number
it
two,
was
baby.
literally, let's fucking, come on, yeah. He was high on angel dust. He wasn't making a lot of, like, sensible dialogue. he was trying to encourage his penis to get hard so that he could potentially beat Scott, who had a giant wang, on the fucking tape measure, which wasn't going to happen.
See, that's weird. If I'm drunk, I need something weird like homeless people crying or something.
Yeah, no,
going,
just like a homeless person, tears for lube, that's, standard.
Oh my God, let's start a charity called Tears for Lube. What does this podcast turn into?
Yeah, I'm
a
sorry.
disaster.
No, don't apologize, because this is exactly what we want. Fucked up stuff that we can't even handle.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
But George
I'm cool with this.
spent several minutes masturbating in a corner. And I mean a corner. I mean
All
a
right.
90-degree angle.
Let me paint a little bit more of a picture. We got 24 people, right? We got dude with huge cock getting jerked off by girl who just got fucked, sitting on the lap of the guy she just fucked while jerking this dude off.
Yeah, that's
classic
Picasso
slut
right
move.
here.
Good for you, girlfriend. And then you got Jorge in a corner, fucking blown out on angel dust, beating his shit like, come on, you fucking motherfucker.
Yep.
So at this point, what's happening? Are we focusing more on the girl sitting on the dude's lap? She just fucked jerking off
I
the guy
think you're
with the gigantic
focused on
cock?
Angel Dust guy.
I
Or
want
you're
you
focusing on the guy
100%.
talking to his dick in angel dust?
100%.
well,
Because knowing this lady,
I'm going to give
Did
context.
the guy in angel dust come?
No. He was just
Well,
trying to get
that's-
hard.
hey,
That's
wait,
all. He was
that's-
trying to come. He was just trying to get hard so he can get on the
What?
scale.
Was there a point where everybody was like,
No,
George,
he was-
stop jerking off?
No, well, you want to tell a guy high on angel dust to stop stroking his dick? Have you ever met someone high on angel dust? Like,
I don't think so.
what does Angel Dust do to you? Is it like crack?
You ever see
it's
Friday?
worse than crack.
You ever see Friday when Smokey hangs out with the Mexicans and he's smoking a joint with them and he's like, yo, I didn't know you like to get wet, dog. And he's like, yo, what do you mean, motherfucker? He's like,
angel dust.
Yo, that's straight angel dust, dog. PCP.
I thought that was training day.
No,
Or
that's Friday
No.
and that's angel dust.
No, there's black people in both, but you're mixing them up, you racist piece of shit.
Yeah, no. That's training day with Denzel, right?
Nah, that's
Train Day's Denzel, but it's the wrong
Cube.
movie.
Yeah, but that's where that joke came from.
I know. I think Friday came before Training
Yeah,
Day.
Friday came before training day.
So Smokey,
So
aka
training day ripped off Friday is what you're saying.
probably.
There's no fucking way.
Google.
All right.
Dude,
We're
Denzel's
pausing it.
driving.
Oh, no. All right, stop. Hold on. I'm doing this right now. All right, we're Googling Friday movie. IMDb.
There's no way.
All right, relax. 1995 is when Friday came out. Training
Is that the name of the movie?
Training Day.
That's so lame. That's such a lame.
Training Day was 2001. Yes, Friday came out 6 years beforehand. Okay, so here's what happened in Friday.
Oh Jesus! What did he knock over? We good?
Headphones.
Because I remember Training Days like you smoked this, man.
No. Friday. So here's the deal. In Friday, Chris Tucker, aka Smokey, hanging out with these Mexican dudes, and they're smoking weed in like this dope ass Cadillac with the airbags dropping down, and they start smoking this joint, and they're fucking hitting it, whatever, and they're like, "Oh damn, Smokey, I didn't know you like to get wet." And fucking Chris Tucker, Smokey's like, "What?" He's like, "Yo, that's angel dust, dog. PCP."
Walker.
What? No, cut the shit.
Careful.
Come here. No, careful nothing. This dog ain't biting me. The dog wants to bite me. He gets fucked up by Uncle Fudge. Right? Tell him the mic. That's right. You fucking love Uncle Fudge. That's right. You kiss me in the mouth.
Anyway,
So Chris Tucker gets fucked up and he's smoking in the fucking joint and they're like, "Yo, Smokey, I didn't know you like to get wet." And he's like, "What you mean, nigga?" And he's like, "Yo, that's Angel Dust, PCP."
Now-
and then, so he's out. And then after that, it's split second, he's out in the road and they're chasing him. They're driving their Cadillac. He's in his underwear, freaking the fuck out, scratching himself and shit. PCP.
Now
fucks you
apply
up.
that to somebody that lives in the woods who probably has a disposition to schizophrenia, and that is George. So George has
poor Jorge.
probably should not be
Jorge.
doing Angel Dust.
Probably shouldn't fucking be doing angel dust, but if you're going to tell the guy with his dick in his hand to not do angel dust, then that's up to you. I'm not.
yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Should be loading.
Goose. Get back.
Get
back!
Be blowing loads out like fucking cannons, dude. So George,
So how does the story end?
it doesn't. Dan. It carries on to this day.
My name's Fudge.
As Fudge. as this man
He
jacked
never
off,
stops jerking
He's still
off.
in that corner
No,
right
He
now.
never comes in the corner.
he never got the erection and he never came. He just sat there jacking off until we left.
Are you kidding me?
No.
All right.
He was on the Angel Dust.
All right, hold on. Like, this is an important part of the story.
Okay.
So, all 24 of you, even the girl who just fucked a guy and jerked off a guy, every single one of you walked out and Jorge was stuck in a corner jerking off with a flaccid penis.
Are you two going to sit there and watch a dude on Angel Dust jack off for a long period of time?
I might.
I think I'd entertain it for a while.
No, all of us entertained it for a while.
Every single
but
one.
a while ran out.
You guys, like legitimately, like, can you
what's he-
promise me on this fucking podcast right now that every single one of you left George in the corner jerking off?
I want you to look me in the face when I tell you this.
I will look you. I will fucking. I'll kiss you.
I'll kiss you too.
I don't want to
But
kiss
as
you,
a-
but
as a
if
man-
I have to prove something, I guess I will.
I walked away.
We're not gay.
I walked away as a man in a 90-degree angle, jack off his dick in an attempt to get it hard to measure it on a fucking tape measure.
And it never got hard enough.
He was on Angel Dust. I don't think he could like make a sentence, let alone get an erection.
Good luck.
Yeah, Savannah.
That's better. You got better.
Kenya.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Angel Dust was a thing for about 2 seasons at the Renaissance Fair. We also had 2 acid seasons where we did nothing but LSD. We had a Molly season.
Can you describe any of these seasons right now? I mean,
well,
you got a good hour before we kick you off.
The acid.
I got to reload.
Do what you
Where the
gotta
dog
do.
wait? The broad would love to see the dog.
The LSD season, I was 15. So I started
You
doing
know,
acid.
let's get the LSD. LSD.
So acid.
That was beautiful. We
Yeah, it
stopped
was,
at the perfect time.
The acid started when I was 15. Oh, what the fuck?
Tell my girlfriend I love her.
And I'm sorry.
No, she knows that. So LSD. LSD sees at the Renaissance Fair. This is
I was
wonderful.
still in
this
high
is
school.
what we need in our podcast.
I'm sorry, and I'm
no,
happy to help.
don't apologize because you are the perfect guest, Pat. Pat, let's take a shot real quick.
Let's do it, man.
Real quick shot.
Let's do it. The
I'm taking a half, you take a half.
I dig the LSD season. I was 15. I was still in high school, and
Did you take LSD in high school when you were 15?
I started in 9th grade taking acid, but my mom was like mad at me when I was 15 and like was pissed I hung out at the Renaissance Fair. So to combat that, I hung out at the Renaissance Fair more.
Of course. Classic
naturally,
kid.
right? Yeah.
She had no idea.
But we spent several weeks on acid, and since we're in the middle of the woods, away from. I mean, I'm talking about like we would wake up and we would do acid on a Friday, and the Renaissance Fair runs Saturday, Sunday, and we trip nuts all Friday, and then once
Trip nuts. That might.
nuts.
If Make Clit didn't exist, Trip Nuts would be the episode name.
Oh, I got some stories about the fair. We'll go back to a couple of different stories, but
Don't ever stop. Just keep going.
I was raised
You
on
got like a good
circus.
hour before I kick you off. You got a
Alright,
good
let's do
hour,
it.
so just keep talking.
So we would do acid, and we got it from this guy named Dave. Dave lived in the back of the Renaissance Fair in a fucking
course
trailer.
he did.
And Dave was banging the boss's boss's niece. Dave was
All right, that girl had to not have many values.
Dave was almost 50. The niece was like 22.
Oh, come
No,
on,
he was
niece.
not
What's her
happy.
name?
I fucking forget.
What's your problem? Pat forgets.
Yeah. No, it was some bad. It was
come
bad. It was bad.
on.
But anyway, this guy got us drugs all throughout that year. Like the majority of which we were doing was acid. So we do that for months, and at the end of it, I guess he must have pissed off the dealer or done something where he had fucked up monetarily. But this dude, outside the Renaissance Fair, got his ass whooped. I mean,
Really?
ass whooped.
You guys see it, or did you saw the aftermath?
We saw the fucking the in a like crawler fucking wheelchair aftermath.
Wow.
Well, here's the caveat of that. While this was happening, the fucking haunted house was going on. And this dude got the ever living shit kicked out of him. So while we were all transfixed in our high stupor of LSD and ecstasy, we decided the best thing to do was to stick him in a wheelchair and make him a prop in the haunted house while we were all tweaked out on drugs just so we wouldn't have to deal with it until tomorrow.
Well, it's his problem.
Yeah, this dude was fresh. I mean, when I say ass kicked, I mean ass kicked. It wasn't pretty. So that's
Makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's the LSD story.
No, I think you barely touched the LSD story.
I mean, really, it's just.
I mean, his ass was kicked, and you guys took. How about we throw him in a wheelchair? Is there any more? I mean,
Oh no, it was a fucking haunted house. We had a wheelchair on disposal, and we just threw him in it while he was fucked up. Like, not fucked up on drugs, but fucked up with his ass kicked and concussion, and we threw him into a wheelchair just so he could be part of the haunted house as a prop.
Whew.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the best.
So give us some more. I mean, dude, it sounds like all right, take some. He's drinking some tea. This is gonna. I can't wait to see my girlfriend's reaction when we get home.
Yeah,
That's what I can't wait to see. No, it's okay. She likes you. She thinks you're a cool guy. She's good. She's cool. I'm trying to think now. Like, I don't think my girlfriend dislikes any of my friends.
The shit.
I appreciate that, man, because
Yeah,
it's been a long time coming, and I'm very, very happy. And it's
cool
but I'm not going to spend a lot of time being a fucking homo. It's just, I have a cool girlfriend. She likes my friends, and we'll move on from there. But
All right,
she's gonna have a whole shitload of a night in front of her. I think. I think
so,
the three of us are gonna go back to my place and. She's gonna deal with some shit. She's gonna want to try to hang out and have some fun and hang out.
Let's do it.
I don't know. What are we gonna do? We're gonna die. We're gonna die. I might die. You might die.
Do you want to hear about the blood orgy?
All right. Here's the deal. You tell great stories. You tell them very short. Spread. Drinking tea. Spread blood orgy out, so when Keith pops back in, aka Finn, he's coming in. We can catch him up quick.
There's a reason that
Start it nice and slow, okay?
There's a reason.
Like you're really romancing a beautiful girl with no mega clit, big tits, solid ass, butthole you would eat for days. You're sucking on her toes. You would let her poop in your fucking chicken franchise, all right? You wipe that diarrhea in your spaghetti, okay? Nice and slow.
There's a reason I tell stories short.
I would never let anybody fart on my chicken franchise. I don't give a shit if it would save their life.
There's a reason I tell stories short, and that is because I usually opt the fuck out to save myself whatever HIV or horrible stories. But okay,
a lot of HIV going around.
We'll make the blood orgy long.
You're back for blood orgy, Keith.
You're back for the blood orgy.
I know. Take it slow and explain it to me. I think I heard.
All right, so we're at a
I'll take a shot with you.
We're at a Renaissance Fair.
I'm gonna regret it, but I'll take it.
So
Renaissance Fair, really? How could you?
All right. If anyone's ever been to a Renaissance Fair, so you have all that weird, stupid shit you see throughout the day where you're paying a fuck ton of money for a whole bunch of bullshit.
If anyone likes going to Renaissance Fair, you're just
burn in
a
hell.
cunt.
Burn in hell. I hate you.
Like, if you want to be a part of it because you're either like bored or I don't know. I get that more in going. What do you get out of going there?
Nothing. No one gets anything out of it. I pick up the fucking garbage and do drugs there, so there's that.
That's fine.
But there's a side of the Renaissance Fair that the consumer does not see, and that is the campgrounds. And the campgrounds is twice the size of the Renaissance Fair itself.
Sexy.
Cheers.
Where the people who spend months and years on the road go to live in the back of a campground. And in that campground, some wildly weird shit happens. Among that wildly weird shit is what I like to call the blood orgy.
A real question before we get into this, because I want to get into this. What's worse? A carny?
Carny.
They're worse.
I have hung out with carnies.
I'm stopping you because the extra sound is just...
That's fine. We had carnies that used to come through to the Forest of Fear, which is the haunted house attraction that's run by the Renaissance Fair, and we would hang out with them for a month. And the carnies are a lower tier of piece of shit than a Rennie is.
It's a Rennie, so that's what you call
It's
that.
a Rennie. It goes Rennie and then Carney. I don't know if there's something lower than that, then
Fucking God help us all.
God help you all. But
God
a Carney.
bless us.
All right. When I was 15, I first started at the Forest of Fear, which is the Rennie.
Of fear.
It's the Rennie Haunted House that's run by the same company that runs the Renaissance Fair. I met a gentleman who traveled. He traveled.
Someone caught that.
He traveled with the carnival that we hired to do this show. His name was Crackhead Jimmy. And I was 15, and I was like, hey, man, why do they call you Crackhead Jimmy? And Crackhead Jimmy promptly
I like crack.
and quickly said, they call me that because I smoke crack. That is the difference between a Rennie and a Carney.
I have a great story, real quick great story about a Carney. And I wasn't there for a story, and I'm not going to say who was there for this story, but if he ever listens, he'll be like, oh, cool. Thank God he finally fucking... Basically, this Carney was banging this other Carney, right?
Gross, but okay.
And the guy was just like, all rednecky, like, baby, like, I just can't do it. Like, you're dry as shit. And she's like, oh, give me a second.
And why were you around?
I wasn't around, but
In
this is
spirit.
a story.
He was there in spirit.
This is a story that was told to someone I know who told the story to me.
Okay.
After the carnival, that person came into some
We're
establishment.
definitely getting hot dogs at 7-Eleven, by the way, Pat.
And not their story. So he's like, I was banging this broad, and she was just dry as all dry. And I said, babe, I was like, listen, I got small hands. I smell like cabbage.
Carney folk, small hands.
But we gotta do something. And she's like, give me a second. And he's like, oh, shit. She was just touching her pussy. And all of a sudden, magically, I went in. I was like, baby.
Are you kidding me right now?
I swear to God.
What is this shit? I've never heard this from you.
This is a true story.
Let him go.
I was like, baby, what'd you do? It's so wet. Like, what the fuck happened? And she's like, oh, I just... God, I
Finish.
She's like... She goes... I just... She goes... I scratched my pussy. And I popped the pus.
Oh my fucking god, you piece of shit! You need to hang yourself, you son of a bitch.
And he went, yeah, and I said, at that point, I said, I'm fucked, right? So I just I rode the waves of pus all the way home through the night.
Oh! Oh my God! Are you kidding me right now?
I swear to God.
This story was told to you by a person you know.
Yes. And someone who listens regularly is going to go, yep, heard that story. That's true story. I was not, no. I was not there for this story. I was not there for any of this. But I know the story. So anyway, that's why Carnies suck. They ride the waves of
I'm
positive.
taking a quick piss.
Rennies are a little bit above Carnies.
Pat,
All right, so
entertain him, Pat.
what we doing? The Red Devil? What we doing? Banging in the backwoods? Ren Fair?
All right, we've got several places that we left off. So there's the Angel Dust fueled maniac who has random acts of masturbation.
On Angel Dust only.
There's the blood orgy.
He's a very nice guy.
He actually he was cool. He bought me lots of cigarettes when I was like 13.
Nice.
And I probably shouldn't have been anywhere
Well,
near
Angel
him when I
Dust
was
is probably
13.
cheap, right?
You know, I never smoked it.
Me either, but I'm just saying. I assume like crack's probably pretty cheap.
Crack's definitely cheap.
So Angel Dust is probably cheap too.
Angel Dust. It's like the white man's crack. Yeah, you're right. Either way, who's tweaked out on crack? I watched him almost strangle a dude because he changed the song. That's what Angel Dust
You gotta be
does.
easy. You gotta be easy with those crack Angel Dust.
Yeah, don't do Angel Dust, guys.
You gotta be easy with those boys.
Um,
Can't knock a crackhead out. That's a fact. That's straight fact, dude. I seen it happen. It doesn't happen.
it doesn't happen. It don't happen. But
So where'd you leave off with Fudge? I heard. So he was like, "You have to slow the story down when Keith gets back."
it's the
in it."
blood orgy.
Okay, blood. We're on blood orgy.
All right.
Where do you just go wherever you left off last time?
It just goes right into it. Okay. So big surprise. the people that work at Renaissance fairs are generally pretty liberal about their sexual experiences.
Okay.
So, among those experiences are orgies. I have been there twice when orgies have just literally
all of a sudden just broken out. Oh,
broken out.
Yeah, there it goes. All right.
Yeah.
Next step, boys.
It is a catalyst, and it is a fucking step-by-step just expansion of people fucking in the middle of the woods.
Oh.
And it's weird and it's wild, and I just want to take this disclaimer to mention that I've never participated because I'm terrified of herpes. And
what's a herpy? You know,
incurable. That's what the fuck a herpes is.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't have herpes, and I'm talking like a guy who probably does. But what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, fuck it, yo.
What are you gonna
herpes. Yo, whatever. So Italian mob jokes aside about herpes. Yeah, no, an orgy has broken out several times in front of me. I've opted out. I don't want to participate in the orgy. That's just me.
Fucked up. Life experience right
no,
there.
It's true.
You'd be the only guy with a condom on. You'd be all right. Just be like, all right, I'll pop this on. I think I might make it out of this.
I don't know if they'd let you in.
Nah. Well, if they're fucked up enough.
But and they are fucked up enough. I promise.
I think you pull it off.
I promise you, they're fucked up enough. But so blood orgy. Where the blood comes into the orgy is
Yeah, I was wondering.
So
I don't know if I want to know.
You don't want to know. I don't.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you're already going. Yeah, the fans are listening. What's up?
So a young woman was on her period.
Yep, that's where I figured that.
Yep. Before
either that or huge cock anal sex, is I guess.
Cock anal sex is always a possibility, but there's no cock anal sex from what I saw. It was just some chick on her period, and that period.
Who let the slaughtered lamb into the orgy?
I'm not off of my biblical fucking text, but there was some serious slaughter.
That's vodka.
All I'm saying is
actually it's condensation.
Condensation? Those are for sailors, baby. It's fucking hot in here. It smells like fucking old dude.
I know, allergies.
What did I miss?
Same
blood orgy.
I was trying to catch him up. Yeah.
Oh, what? Can you give me a quick recap of blood orgy?
No, Jesus, fuck. We're not doing a quick
recap. Do you want to hear about the
He told you. He told me.
He didn't tell me.
This bro was on a period. That's all.
On a period.
Banging
and
an
start
orgy.
fucking her in the middle of the woods.
Why blood orgy though? Was there multiple partners?
She was on a period.
Because she had a period. How do you not get that?
You crack whore?
I thought there was multiple partners. I thought mad dudes were fucking some broad and they're fucking.
Oh, that happened. Yeah, but did I tell you about the time I farted at some chick's house the first time I hooked up with her?
Tell us now.
Okay, well, shifting gears. So I hooked
What,
up.
have any gears really been shifted? It's all been hooker, LSD,
I'm sorry.
whore, large clit. Beat your dog. Beat your fucking dog, Keith. Dude, your dog ran out. The fucking garage door was open like 6 inches. The dog ran out. You guys spent 30 minutes catching the dog. You guys come in. Oh, Walker. Oh, Walker. Punish your dog, dude. Your dog's acting like a dick.
Ew, be easy around him, huh?
Be easy around another dog. Oh, my God.
You know that sound like fucking The Last of Us, dude.
Dude, that game.
You ever play a lot? You video game?
I do not know. I should. More.
He's a minor gamer. You like games a little bit.
I like games a lot. Like Diablo. I've been playing Diablo 2, which
Well,
is from,
I mean,
the
come on.
90s.
Diablo 2 is one of the best games of all time.
What about Diablo 4?
Diablo 2 is one of the best games of all time.
What about Diablo 4, dude?
Not applicable yet. Hi.
It's in the works.
Really?
Your dog wants.
I didn't play 3 yet.
You didn't play 3?
I still haven't.
I'm going to give a little bit of a tea.
Do you drink all tea once, dude?
Hey,
What the fuck?
Hey, faggot. There you go. There he's licking his nose. Delicious, right?
I heard 3. You told me like 3's like decent because like a level or 2 into it like was the original people and then
The first
like
act,
they back
it
out.
was like you're like, oh my god. Well, you never played Diablo 1, did you?
Of course I did.
Diablo 1?
I beat it.
Diablo.
I never
When
played
I was
Diablo
super
2 is the
young, but
shit.
yes, I played and beat it.
So like the first one, we were like, this is Diablo
You go back in 2. You go back to the tower.
Well,
you don't
Decker
go in
Kane
it.
dies
You go
like a
back to the
bitch in
tower
3.
in 2. It's something with an A, right?
What? Back in the tower?
Diablo 1, there's a tower. You go down the tower. That's the
It's
whole
a
game.
church.
He's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Diablo 2, you go back to that same place, but the whole fucking thing's burned down. You fuck some shit up, you grab a leg. That's
the Decker Kane's.
Decker Kane's
It
leg.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Cow. The cow's fucking
Kalos, dude. Dude, I love how shitty it was.
moo, nigga.
Moo, 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 moo. Like, they didn't even try. It was just walking there.
We're just bypassing the fact that I'm right. Just bypassing real quick. No one gives me any credit.
You sure you're not drinking scotch, man? You get very angry tonight.
I don't. Why not?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, homo. Bros and broads.
Fudge is slipping scotch in the bathroom because he's getting very angry.
What if I
tonight.
am?
I'm telling you, you are. You're just getting very angry. It's gonna be okay, man. Like,
So we're gonna get into weirder stories, or
Yes, please.
pop
Immediately,
them up.
right now.
Pop them up.
What are you waiting for? There's
I'm
always
s-
so much time.
We
Get
have,
up in the mic. Look where I am, Pat. Look, this is not close, but this is much better right here. But I'm not that close, and this is much better here. You see what I'm doing? Get up in the mic and tell your weird stories about your large clits and LSD jerk-offs.
these aren't things I'm proud of. First off, disclaimer, but they are.
The less proud you are, the funnier it is for
They are
us.
events that have occurred in my life. God, have I ever told you about my brother?
That your half brother Sean that we know.
No, my full brother.
Tell us
All right.
now. Get in the mic, motherfucker.
So I have a brother, and I want you to take a moment to Google Matt Sandak on Google Images.
You're making me Google.
Google Matt Sandak. My brother has been arrested so many times that it has frozen, and I've been there, frozen the police's computer as they're arresting him. And it's just phenomenal. It is one of the best things I've ever seen.
Do you have a good story with them?
I do. And Matt is a master of projection, which is
How you spell?
Masturbation.
Sandak.
Master of debation.
Projection. Close.
Debating. Master.
Master debate projection. Master predation. But let me... Yeah, that's it. But you can find his mugshot in several images on Google. But Matt's been arrested at least 40 something times. At least.
That's rough, nigga.
At least.
That's rough, nigga.
But the phenomenal thing about it is that Matt likes a show. Matt likes to put on some theatric experience for everyone around him. So when Matt gets arrested, which has happened a very large amount of times,
Give us a good one.
Okay. Matt gets dragged away into this fucking police car screaming and cursing at the police about how they're pieces of shit and how he'll be back and how he doesn't give a fuck. Which is phenomenal to watch. But my favorite Matt arrest story is we were hanging out at my grandma's house when we were 16 and a police car pulls up to the side of the road and says, "Hey Matt, come here." And Matt goes, "No."
That's a good start.
I will not.
Why would you do that? He's like, "No, Matt, come here. It's all right. It's no big deal. Just come on over here." And Matt, my brother's like, "No, what? No, that's
He's
stupid."
older?
No. He's older. He's mentally or chronologically. But finally, the cop convinces Matt to walk off my grandmother's property. And the second my brother steps a toe off of my grandmother's property, the cops fucking beat him down to the ground and start arresting him. And the point of the story is...
Why did he have to be off your grandmother's property?
I don't know the law. But regardless, these police were very adamant about getting him off
In
the
the
property.
eyes of the law, that's child abuse. But he knows all our references, so that's good.
That's pretty dope.
For years, I have watched my brother get arrested and scream horrendous shit at the police about how they're pieces of shit as he gets thrown into a car. But the difference about this...
What's your brother's problem? What's his like in one word? Why does he get arrested? Is that allowed to be asked? Is that
He
No,
likes
it is.
suckers.
He likes negative attention.
So it's
Straight up.
You just can't say drugs.
Nope.
Just can't say whores.
He likes negative attention.
Say public
No.
masturbation.
No. Negative attention. The dude enjoys
Two words.
negative
You need
attention.
2 words. You could just told me you need 2 words. And
I need 2 words. But the most beautiful part about this story is that as my brother was arrested after years of just cursing at the police as he gets thrown into a cop car, he was genuinely confused. And I've never seen raw emotion like that before. As he's pulled in this cop car, he is asking, like, why is this happening? I don't understand. Like,
why was it?
I don't know. And no one will ever know.
To this day, you don't know why they forced him off a specific property.
Yes.
And they
Oh no, dog!
Did he puke? Pee?
Get the dog out of here, dude.
Shit splinters, dude.
So here's what comes down. So, oh, dude, beat your fucking dog, dude. Dude, why are you scared of your dog? Why do you act scared of your dog? Needs to beat the dog more, man. Dude, so you have no idea to this day why your brother was let off your grandma's property to be arrested, and you have no idea why.
My brother has been arrested over 6 dozen times. And you can Google...
You know how many 6 dozen is? That's
lot.
like 80 times.
A lot. It is a lot. And I promise... I have been there when he has been pulled out of a car and they searched his name and the file was so thick that it froze the computer. He has been consistently getting in trouble since we were 11. Since we were 11.
Though, and there's no solid term for it. There's no...
He's
This is depressing.
He's hood nigga.
You know, no one knows.
He's hood nigga.
Let's switch subjects. We gotta switch subjects.
All right,
you know?
move on.
We could
Do you got another guy you know jerking off with all those feet in the corner?
God, you seem very interested in the Renaissance Fair. I've seen several STDs spread like wildfire.
So give us a story.
Actually, it's kind of weird because the smoking hot chick.
Okay, I'm interested.
Go on. So smoking hot chick goes up to the Renaissance Fair, and these 2 dudes with herpes start fighting over her. As you
knew for sure they both had herpes.
I am so beyond positive that they had herpes that I am upset that I have to admit that I'm positive they had herpes.
100%.
Did she know they both had herpes?
Oh, the fuck she did. Yeah.
She fucked
Like I
one of
said,
them.
when you were gone,
Let me Tarantino it real quick. Did she fuck one of them?
One of them?
She fucked both of them?
Yeah.
That's
I love you on our podcast.
that's try herp right
She
there.
fucked both of them. And I'm not talking about... And I'm not talking about some like crackheaded running chick. I'm talking about a beautiful woman who decided to come into the woods of the New York Renaissance Fair and just bang dudes with herpes. And I don't know why.
Hopefully she made him wear a condom.
No.
Did you bang this girl?
Fuck no.
Now here's the question: does the condom cover herpes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't think that's 100%.
Well, if there's wide open sores in the pubis, then you got a problem. But,
Yeah, I don't think that's hundo P.
See,
but
pubis.
here's the deal. I'll give you a quick explanation right now if y'all
God.
will hear it.
You sure you want to do this right now?
Yeah.
During this podcast?
Yes, I do.
While
do
your
it.
girlfriend's
Yeah, let's hit it.
downstairs?
Let's hit it.
And she can hear everything you're about to say?
She is.
I don't have herpes, and neither does she. There's no problem here. Here's the deal.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to let you know how STDs work. So, the condom. The condom. Don't puke in my girlfriend's cock. The condom goes over the cock, okay? What happens is
Heard.
some things might happen with the cock being inserted in the vagina. Now, if your pubis, which is where the cock and the pubis is where herpes will happen if you have herpes 2. Herpes 2, TWO. So if you got herpes 2, and if you're like if you're full blown inflamed, if you got mad herpes on the pubis, whether you wear a condom or not, you're probably fucked. If you're fucking like,
That's what I'm saying,
say if
yeah.
you're banging a chick,
That's
you
what
get a
I'm saying.
condom on, but like she's got her vagina, whatever, but her whole pubis, the whole area above, blown up herpes. Like it's the condom ain't gonna save
Hey,
you.
Bridget, we're
Perfect
talking about
timing.
herpes.
So what herpes? Hey.
Did you know that Fudge has herpes?
That's not true. She believed. I could tell by the peripheral. I don't have herpes,
I'm
sweetheart.
talking about the Renaissance Fair with a lot of herpes.
No, you're not going to say me. What he needs to do is stop. Is what has to happen. I don't have herpes, sweetheart. So what I'm trying to say is that even though you're wearing a condom, if you got your pubis full blown fucking herpified out, the condom isn't going to help. That's what we were saying, basically. So continue on with your story of two people fucking at the Renaissance Fair.
so
with herpes.
two people fucking
Well,
at-
three people. There's two dudes with
Two dudes.
fucking herpes, and the girl fucked both of them.
All right, one was named Sean. Sean was,
Gotta put a name to the face.
Sean was a juggalo from the Midwest.
Okay, that's why he has herpes.
That's where we
That's why he
Midwest
has
Juggalo.
herpes.
You watch out for that.
He was born with herpes.
The second was named Crowface. No, we're gonna
That's the only name he went by?
that's his
This
name.
fucking faggot went by Crow's face?
Crowface. Not
Crow,
plural.
no plural. I'm sorry, not multiple crows. There's only one crow
So
that he identifies with. My apologies,
no.
Crowface.
Crowface, not one.
Crowface.
Crowface.
No, it's my fault. I'm the asshole. You're right. So continue
Yes.
on.
All right. So we'll-
Crowface and Sean have herpes. I'm the asshole, but continue on.
We'll go off on a tangent.
Crowface.
We'll go off on a tangent about Crowface.
Crowface.
Crowface momentarily. So one time, how Crowface got fired from the Renaissance Fair was getting fired from Renaissance Fair is a feat.
Whoa,
You
whoa.
have to try.
Well, Crow doesn't own the face, so it's just Crowface.
It's Crowface.
You said Crow's face.
No,
before.
no,
You
Crowface.
said Crowface,
I
man.
just want to.
How hammered are you?
Enough.
Are
I'm
you
pretty
more
drunk.
than me finally? Because your eyes are like.
Let's take a shot. You want to be thinking about it? Let's take a shot.
Are you challenging
I
me to a
apologize
shot
now,
contest
sweetheart.
right now?
No,
we
I
know
ain't that dumb. I
know
want to be able to walk into 7-Eleven and get me and Pat a hot dog. So,
Please don't walk there.
oh, I have a.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
there's something poured there.
Are you feeling the allergies yet?
Yes.
You are, right? It's been fucking hot for 2 damn days. I'm blowing my damn nose out. What about you, Fudge?
Actually, you know what? I was spitting a bunch of loogies this morning. You know what? Here's the
Fudge,
deal-
your eyes look like they just got fucking sunburnt. Right?
I am wearing kind of. You know what? Here's the deal with allergies. I don't notice them. I like pretend they don't exist. So,
I'm trying.
babe, you were literally sitting there like we're going to Dunkin' today, and like I'm spitting loogies like crazy. We're like trying to have like serious conversations this morning, like talking about like our future and stuff, and you're like, why won't you stop spitting loogies out of the fucking
Yeah,
window,
but
you
look
loser?
at what's going on with your eyes, man.
I don't.
Pop your hat off. What's going on with those, Bridge? Is that allergies or is he just drunk? What? You can't-
Dude, if I have allergies, I still have no idea. I've
Actually,
been going my
actually,
whole entire life. Have
it
no
doesn't look
idea.
bad without you. I think it was just the shadow of the hat.
I normally have a chink eye, and the hat probably makes the chink eye worse. So
No,
probably-
dude, they look red. I was like, this motherfucker has a problem. We're about to
I
call
probably
him.
got a lot of problems. It makes
Also, what's the hospital that way towards Warwick? St. Anthony's. Good to know.
they don't know that much, but it's better than dying. You know what I mean?
better than driving to Newton.
Or to Chilton. All right, get the fuck out of here, dog. I gotta take a shot. Dude, why won't your dog stop growling?
Anybody wants to twist
Well, he's
the tea in a
playing
box?
now.
I'll take a little twisted tea in a box. I don't have any good reason to, but
I'm good. I gave up caffeine. You
I
all
just
right?
poured tea all over my crotch.
Come on, bro.
I didn't mean it.
Come on,
Crotch
dude.
tea.
I'm taking this shot, Fudge.
I know a stripper farted in my mouth, but I don't have herpes. Did you hear the stripper farting in my mouth story?
She heard everything. You can hear everything from downstairs.
Sorry,
She was texting me. She was like, "Whose titties are big?" Who were you
Big
having
old
sex with? I'm like,
head.
babe, it wasn't me having sex with anybody.
Me. And did you hear the angel dust masturbation story?
Yeah, she heard
Speak into the
everything.
mic when you ask her.
Hey, did you hear the angel dust masturbation story? Well, if you listen, you will.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
I spilled so much tea all
Spend
over
money.
me, dude. I'm pretty upset about it.
You need some shorts, man? I got some shorts.
I might go bottomless in the 7-Eleven. What do you think will happen?
See what happens.
My shirt's long.
He'd be like, "There's a
don't.
fat guy."
No, he's straight white. He's like,
Oh, he's white. He's
my
a white
dog-
dude.
Don't remember the last word at the pillow? He's like, oh, my man, the big bite. I know, my man.
Yeah,
the
but
big
see, in
bite."
my head, I still thought he was.
I'm so upset. I'm so mad. I spilled tea all over my cock, dude. It's wet now. Pat's just like, yeah, nigga, I'm just gonna chug this box of tea right now.
I say, all right, let's do a Baja.
We're there?
Yeah, I think we're there.
No, I think Pat had a story or two to tell before we get to
Nah.
Baja.
I
Pat.
mean, maybe.
Pat,
I say no,
Pat,
but
you got one story left. One story to clear out the minds of the listeners. You're blowing people's mind holes right now.
Fuck, my holes?
Yeah, further than someone jerking themselves off on LSD. Further than make a clit. Further than farting in your mouth if you were a stripper. Dog! Your dog needs to cut the shit, man.
he's cranky, man.
No, there's no ground, man. He needs to cut the shit. That's what I'm saying. He's fun as shit. Grab a knife, cut it. You know what I mean?
All right, man.
All right.
Why you gotta play me out like that? Why you gotta play me out
I
like
thought
that?
we were doing the last story.
I'm waiting for when you can start. You start.
Last, whatever. Okay. This is mostly for the male listeners.
Right in the mic.
For the pod.
Right in the mic.
Mostly for the male listeners of the podcast. Have you ever lost the load?
What?
Have you ever lost the
I already
load?
know what he means.
Have you ever jacked off
And-
and lost the load?
No.
No? For real? Because that happened to me like 2 weeks ago. And I am still confused.
Well, you
as
can
fuck.
tell us.
Okay.
We're ending this podcast with Pat jerking off.
Jacking, we're ending
Why
with
not?
jacking off. All right, you heard no
fuck.
fap? Dog. Hey.
I'm gonna fuck your dog up right now.
Don't fuck the dog up.
I'm gonna fuck the. Why are you gonna fuck the dog up?
It'll be all right.
You enable this dog.
Sure.
You're bad, dude. You lost this dog days ago. It ran away from you for a half an hour.
It was like 5 minutes.
You guys know it wasn't, dude. Yes. You walk in here and you're like, Walker, let's have a treat.
Are we gonna
Dude.
do? We gonna do a jerk off story or what?
No, we're never doing jerk off. I'm busting
cool.
your chops about the dog.
Let's go with it then.
You're getting mad. I like it.
Yeah,
Am I
Why you getting mad?
pressing this
because
plunger or what?
who cares about the?
He just had some tea. All right, we'll stop getting. Finn's getting mad.
All right.
We'll stop. I don't want to get Finn mad. It's his house. He
Let's
did
take a
buy it.
shot and call it that.
Yeah.
No, dude, what happened to you jerk off?
Nothing. That's it. I fucking lost the load. I can't find it. I'm just curious if everyone's had the same experience.
No.
No, well, good for you, because it's fucking harrowing.
You still haven't found it.
I still haven't found it.
If it was heroin, thank God you didn't.
Well, you're not from West Milford, right?
All right.
So you're safe.
I'm safe. All right, to mega clits, to strippers farting, to
No. You got to be more descriptive. To a fart in your mouth.
a fart in my mouth from a stripper that I gave several dollars to afterwards, to a dude that jerked off into a fucking
I'm still
corner.
upset the fact that like you sent Megan Clit home, man. Like that's probably
What
upsetting
were you
her.
going to do to mega clit? Give me a
Let's not
step.
get back into it. Let's take a shot.
She probably felt so bad.
I'm
man.
sure the fuck she
And
did.
you said she was a good-looking chick with big boobs. Like, what? Are you, like,
Yeah, they were sweet.
she probably felt so bad.
I'm sure she felt so
What'd you
bad.
jerk off to that night? Did you jerk off to
Not
her
the
tits?
fuck that mega clit.
Well, not her small dick in her pants, but did you jerk off to her boobs?
I'll go with yes.
Yeah, you can't.
And you sent her home. You sent her home.
Did you look at the clit?
You could have agreed to hand stuff without making her feel bad, and she would have went home not feeling bad,
Did
dude.
you look at the clit?
I didn't want to look at the Google search. I did not want to look at the Google search.
Look at me in the eyes. Tell me you saw the mega clit.
I vaguely looked at Keith's
You
phone.
vaguely.
It was
Did
not
you-
okay.
Did you study it?
My Google
It's tainted.
not okay.
is
Forever.
fucked. It's
Yeah.
been fucked before that, though.
Yeah.
So we're cool.
So then, once you have studied the mega clit,
I just feel bad for Megaclip,
me
man.
the fuck too. But that's not my goddamn problem anymore.
Heard. He's heard, man.
What do you guys don't care about nobody else but yourself? What's to do with that?
That's not true.
No, that's not true. It's just a mega.
I know it's not
You
true.
have to
but I'm
warn
just-
somebody a mega. You have to warn somebody about a mega clit.
There you go.
You
Warn him.
have to. I would warn somebody about a fucking micro.
So she didn't give you like a single one, like, hey,
not
listen.
a goddamn thing.
Well, how young were you?
19.
19. He said 19, 20 to maybe 21.
I was 19 and 20. I was a youngin' on the front lines for the first time.
She should have warned you, but at the same time, you should. I feel like you should have manned up a little bit and like made her feel a little bit better, man. Like
You gonna put that in your mouth?
I didn't say I'd suck.
Are you gonna put that in your mouth?
Female dick, dude. I'm
You
just
and me
saying.
both.
I just feel bad, man. Like she's got.
Me too, because she was super nice. I'm still not gonna suck it.
We're not gonna get anywhere with the mega clit story. I don't think.
it's true.
That story was so long ago.
I know. I feel bad. I feel bad for her.
Me too. Wherever
You
you,
went
are,
to touch. You went to touch her undercarriage.
Damn,
and
we're
you-
so proud of you, man.
keep on keeping
You finally you're better in life now, man.
spread those.
Why you gotta try to attack personally? Why you gotta try to be thinking about it? Okay.
No,
We gotta-
because you're better in life.
I know what you're doing. I know.
What am I doing?
I have no idea. But
Well, you just said you knew what I was
I
doing.
was lying when I said that.
Well, you gotta lie to me. Let's cheers. Cheers.
Pat, can you like give like a quick 10-second story and we'll finish it?
You said that like fucking 20
No,
minutes ago.
10-second story, last half a shot, and this is the wrap. Pat with the box.
Well, we can't wrap it up. He's gonna do a
no,
song.
10 seconds, Pat. Go.
One.
Hold on, let me think of the best.
Well, give him a
story.
sec. Give him a sec, fam.
I was gonna give him 10 seconds. Now it's a second.
All right.
I'm gonna leave you with the most disgusting story I've ever
Oh,
heard.
do it.
At the Renaissance Fair, we have a very gay gentleman, and once this very gay gentleman wants to another very gay gentleman that you want to have.
I'm
very
calling him
gay
Rico.
gentleman sex.
I'm calling him
with.
Rico.
The exact phrase that he said about this other gay gentleman was that he plans to lick the liver spots off of this other gay gentleman. Yeah. So that is the gayest gentleman story I ever heard.
Yeah, but that's like.
Keith, what the fuck, nigga? Like jaws on your fucking
Yeah, I've been
napkin?
bleeding, man. I bleed a lot.
He doesn't even do coke anymore. I don't even.
Gay liver spots. Okay. We're done.
You watch with the mic. Be careful with the mic, bud.
Is that...
He wants to lick the liver
$400.
spots. Like, is his tongue fucking
Hold on,
a foot
hold on,
long?
hold on.
Like,
Hold on.
DJ. Say something, Keith.
spin that shit.
No, don't say my shit, asshole.
Slip. But we didn't he do a baha.
Pat, do a baha. Baha.
Did I tell you about the time the guy got mad as shit that I once sucked his dick?
Yes. About
Pat, stop drinking tea, man. Please stop drinking tea and just go, just do that. Just do that so I can stop. So I can stop.
Do all right. So you're doing do the raptor thing you do?
Ba-ba.
All right, so do a raptor sound. Rap. Yeah, but dude, hard as fuck.
I think you're
Up,
gonna eat my dick if I do that.
He'll be all right.
DJ spin that shit!
Or whatever. Holocaust. Adolf Hitler. Boom. Edit that shit. Once again, Adolf Hitler. No, I've been drinking Twisted Tea for like 3.5 hours. With your eyes closed. If you want something, take it out of this. Once again, Adolf Hitler. Asian blood orgy. If you're listening, suck my tiny, slightly above average dick. She farted.
Ah.